What's going on, guys? JSGC here and Mixed.
Hello.
And we are here for another Manchester City live watch-along in the Premier League. Today we're going to be doing the Boxing Day clash between Manchester City and Newcastle United. Now, before we crack on with this video, make sure, like always, we're on that big push towards 14,000... Well, we're on that push towards 14,500, but we're aiming for 15,000 subscribers. We're on that big push, so make sure that you do subscribe. Press that red button, it is free, press that bell and put your push notifications on. I know a lot of people are excited about this. We've got daily Manchester City transfer updates coming back January 1st, just for the winter window. Now, don't forget also, social media links, they're in the description below and also on the banner below me if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also on there too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Mixed, who's also on here, his channel link is in the description too. And don't forget also, leave a thumbs up on this live stream. We're aiming for 100 likes. We're already on 36 likes. We are only 64 likes away from our target for the live stream. We've only just started. That is sensational. So thank you everyone for that. But also, as you can see, this video is sponsored and brought to you by OneFootball. This video is brought to you by Press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. I don't know whether my promo video had played properly there, but don't forget, if you do want to go and download the OneFootball app and stay up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, latest scores and statistics, which we'll be using for this game as well, then you can download that app. Make sure you do that through the link at the top of my description. That is very important. That helps to support the future content that is created on the JSGC channel. Now, before we do our preview and have a look at the team, like always, let's have a look at the chat and who we have got in on the chat. So firstly, we've got Asim Mustafa. Yes, I'll be doing your shout out on your video next time I do my Manchester City transfer update. JSGC member there tuning in, so thank you very much for tuning in. That is much appreciated by me. We've also got Jake coming in, we've got Harris coming in, we've got City coming in, we've got Dan also tuning in, much appreciated. Hello. Helping to moderate the chat. We've got SP tuning in, Dupe as well, Clark's man once more, Dragon. We've also got Mum. We've also fantastic. We've also got Adam as well. Hello. So thank you everyone, and Jonathan and Loey as well. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It is much appreciated. Big shout out to everybody tuning in. You're all absolute legends for that. Junaid, thank you for tuning in as well. I'm very well. How are you on this fine Boxing Day evening? So what we're going to do now is we are going to preview this game between Manchester City and Newcastle. We're going to start off first with our opposition, Newcastle United. Their team, they've gone with Karl Darlow in goal. They've gone with Yedlin, Shah, Fernandez, who's captain in the side tonight, Ciaran Clark, Matt Ritchie, Jacob Murphy, Isaac Hayden, Matty Longstaff, Almiron and Joelinton. I'm very surprised that they haven't started Callum Wilson. He is on the bench. That does surprise me. Leave that one up because I will look at the table. But they've also got Andy Carroll, Dwight Gale, is that Jamal Lewis? Kraft, Manquillo, Gillespie, Sean Longstaff and Anderson also on the substitute bench. Very fond memories with Newcastle and me managing them on my Football Manager series on my JSGC Gaming for the FM20 series. So I'm familiar with some of these players. I'm not familiar with some of the other players. It looks to me like Newcastle are lining up here for a very negative defensive side. I'm not too sure if it's going to be a 5-4-1 or a 4-5-1. Looks like they're going to possibly have either Almiron or Joelinton leading the line there. I'm looking at the side and I'm not thinking there's too much danger here for Manchester City. We just need to be wary kind of on the counter-attack. And I'm expecting Newcastle to sit deep and make this very difficult for City. Think a lot like the West Brom game. And City just simply weren't creative enough and weren't clinical enough on that evening. They need to make sure going into this game that they are. With no Gabriel Jesus and Kyle Walker both having to isolate along with two staff at Manchester City as well, makes that task just that little bit more difficult. Which leads us nicely on to Manchester City. We've gone with Ederson at goal, Cancelo going at right back, Nathan Ake comes into the side and goes in at left back. We've gone with the solid partnership of John Stones and Ruben Dias. John Stones, of course, rejuvenating his career at Manchester City, proving he is now a top quality centre-back. He seems to be first choice, first team football player. Who would have thought that just a couple of months ago? But he is forming an outstanding understanding and partnership with Ruben Dias, who has been a solid signing for Manchester City. We're going to go with Rodri and Ilkay Gundogan playing in defensive midfield, going up against a very negative Newcastle side. If City continue to struggle with their creativity, that will be criticised by me 100%. City maintaining that midfield partnership though. Kevin De Bruyne also playing and captaining the side this evening. Bernardo Silva is more than likely going to go on the right wing, and Raheem Sterling on the left wing. Looks like it's going to be Ferran Torres occupying the striker role for Manchester City in a kind of like-for-like swap for Gabriel Jesus. That does not surprise me at all that Sergio Aguero is not starting in this game. I sent out a tweet just yesterday when the news came out that Jesus was isolating, and I said that Aguero, with his fitness, I regard this game as a very winnable game for Manchester City. We shouldn't need Aguero, we shouldn't need Gabriel Jesus to be winning this game. We're at home, we should be putting Newcastle to the sword. That is my opinion. However, big game in 2 days, Everton away, Aguero fully fit, get him into the side. Few days later, Chelsea away, Aguero back into the side. By the time we've got through them games, Jesus and Walker will be back. Problem solved. Understandable why Aguero isn't starting in this game. We've got Oleksandr Zinchenko, Zack Steffen, Aymeric Laporte, Benjamin Mendy, Fernandinho, Riyad Mahrez, Phil Foden and Cole Palmer, Manchester City youngster, making the bench. The referee for this game is going to be Andre Mariner. The assistants is Scott Ledger and Richard West, and the fourth official Andy Madley. And on VAR is Lee Mason and Matt Wilkes. So there we go. That's the sides for this game. In terms of the league table, Newcastle not in too great a form. Very disappointed their fans are after getting off to not too bad of a start. They've just kind of started to tumble over the last couple of games. They're finding themselves sitting in 12th. They know that with a win today, that's going to take them up to... How many points are they on?
10th. So at the minute they're on 18 points and 7 clear the relegation zone. Not really in real trouble just yet. But if they do win today, they can overtake into 10th over West Ham. But they can't overtake City, so really very much mid-table. But Manchester City, that's an interesting one. If they can win today, they will go 4th.
Into a Champions League spot. It's exactly what we're looking for. So there is a lot riding on this game. I think it's unfair that we're playing in 2 days' time. Not too sure why we're playing on the Monday and we couldn't have been playing on the Tuesday or Wednesday instead. I presume that's down to TV. It's the same for Everton as well. It's a bit harsh that we're playing in 2 days. Everton are playing against Sheffield United right now, and it is harsh that we're playing on the Monday when the majority of the Premier League games are taking place on the 29th on the Tuesday and having an extra day's rest. And so the schedule...
It is worth mentioning, though, if Everton do get a draw tonight, City cannot go 4th.
Absolute crazy. We know what we need to do.
Yeah.
We do know what we need to do. A win, that's exactly what I am looking for. Now, score prediction for this game. I think City will get their goals that they're looking for. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Manchester City home win. What are you going for, Aaron?
Manchester City home win, 3-1.
And a 3-1 from
I think
Aaron.
the weather will play some conditions. It's absolutely soaking.
It is
at Etihad.
Dad's going for 3-0. It's throwing it down out there. Weather isn't great. Could play on the conditions. Wet gloves from the goalkeeper. I'm thinking of having a couple of shots, if I'm honest, at the goalkeeper just to test their hands. As Asim's going for 4-0 to Manchester City. Junaid going for 3-1 to Manchester City as well. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I think I'd just be very happy with 3 points, if I'm honest, and move on to the next game. Adam going for 3-1 to Manchester City as well. 3 points is all that matters. I'll take a solid 1-0 victory if it means that we win this game. That's exactly what I would be looking for. Lewis going for 3-0 to Manchester City. So that's really good to see. We're already up to 42 likes. We're nearly halfway to our target of 100 likes. So if you're watching this and enjoying the content, please do leave a thumbs up, because any help towards that would be much appreciated. Noah going for 3-0 to Manchester City. Lowy going for 2-0 to Manchester City. Nice to see you, Dragon, tuning in once more. Clarksman going for 5-0 to Manchester City. And Miles, I agree.
1-0, but if it means 3 points, yeah.
I agree. 1-0, 3 points, clean sheet, move on. Next game. Doesn't matter at this moment in time. What is important, Christmas schedule, pick up the win, get your 3 points, move on from there. That's what I would be looking for. Dragon Jesus has got coronavirus. He's isolating for 10 days. He will not be featuring in this game. He's at home, taking it easy and resting. Jonathan going for 3-0 to Manchester City. Thank you for tuning in. I'd be happy with a 3-0 to Manchester City. I'm going for 3-0 to City as well. And we do have a Peppa Pig in the background.
Certainly do.
As well. 3-0 to Peppa Pig. That would be of delight. So, once more, I'm not too sure if my promo for OneFootball had worked or not. So, I will play that one again in just one moment. I just want to talk you through all that. But yes, if you do click the link at the top of my description, that will take you forward to the OneFootball app. Here is the OneFootball app, which I'm using. Right at the top, you have the Manchester City game. I've set them as my team against Newcastle. Press that. That will keep you up to date with all the details, including what game you can find that live on. So it's on there. BT Sport 1, as you can see. It's also keep you up to date with a live league table when goals go in. And it also will keep you up to date when the game starts with stats as well. Worthwhile downloading. Please, if you want to help to support the future content created on this channel, press that link at the top of my description. That will take you to the download page for you to download the OneFootball app, which I'm going to roll a promo, which hopefully will work properly. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So there we go. Go and download the OneFootball app. I'm not too sure if I've had the mic muted or not. No one said that I am no audio or anything like that, so I presume that it has been playing. Yeah? I hope. No one said anything else, have they? Anyway, so Jonathan tuning in, 4-0 to Manchester City. That would be absolutely brilliant. Addy going for 1-0 to Manchester City. Again, that would be absolutely sensational as far as I am concerned. So yeah, there we go. Lovely jubbly is what we like to say. So, Aaron, what drink are we on today?
Well, today it's a sangria.
Sangria. If you watch my vlog that I posted the link onto my channel before for what we've got up to on Christmas Day, you'll have seen us make and use the sangria, which is what we're going to be using for our drink for this live stream. So, glass at the ready. Aaron, I would like some sangria, please. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Just what we're looking for. Sounds perfectly fine. That's good to hear. That's what I like to hear. Getting in a bit of fruit. And cheers. Certainly is very good. Very good. Norwich are doing well, are we? I think they're yo-yoing. They're doing a West Brom.
Say one.
They like to use... let's keep going. No more fruit, please. Just more drink.
Yeah.
There we go. Lovely jubbly. That'll do me. Thank you very much, Aaron. There we go. Sangria. Cheers. Chin chin.
Chin chin.
That's what we like to see.
What does the Spanish say? Salud. There you go.
Well, yeah, there we go. Let's have a little nice fruity smell to it. Very sweet tasting as well. Quite simple, it's just fruit and red wine. Very nice. Very nice. So, where is everybody tuning in from? Please let me know. Let me know where you're all tuning in from. I'm nosy. I like to know where everyone's tuning in from. Always interested. Get a beer. When the sangria is done, the beer will come. I'm not sure if we're going to get through all that on this live stream, if I'm honest. We'll see. We'll see. So we've got Noah, International JSGC. Noah tuning in from Switzerland. Nice. Whereabouts in Switzerland?
Addy, North Wales.
We've got North Wales from Addy.
When they recommend a beer from Wales, Addy.
Clark's man tuning in. Jamaica. Jamaica me crazy. Very nice. Very tropical. Peaked tuning in. Vancouver, Canada as well. Nice. On the Pacific coast. What time is it there? It's not even hit midday, I don't think, actually there. So very nice. Tuning in from Vancouver. Sound must be perfectly okay with people letting me know where they're tuning in from. Is what I'm thinking there.
Very nice.
Well,
yep, hopefully Aguero can get a goal today, Junaid.
I hope so. I do hope so. I do hope so. We've got 12 minutes to go now until kick-off for this important game. It's not a big game. It's not the biggest, most appealing game out there in the Premier League. But it is, nonetheless, important. That's what I would say. Important. When we have an early kick-off, you're having to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. So we're kicking off at 12:30 over here in the early afternoon. 4:30. We've been to Vegas on the same time zone. We feel that pain. We know the pain when we're out and about on our travels. About
still an experience one than Vegas.
Yes. I know there's some that tune in, when we've got the night games that are tuning in from the Far East, that's in the middle of the night as well.
It's
dedication.
Derby. What time was
Absolute dedication. There were people tuning in from about 3:30 in the morning, weren't there?
No, the Manchester Derby one was though when you beat them.
Oh, that was a evening kickoff and it was mid-afternoon.
Yeah,
the sun was blaring down. We'd just come back from the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it's a
huge game.
The second goal.
Yeah, the huge game that City won 2-0 in the lead up to winning the title. Fantastic. Good times. 2019 that was, the 18-19 season. Adam, you bet Manchester is blue. Addy, good point. Liam Delap, I'd have thought he would have been making the bench and coming into the City side, but he hasn't. I don't know why, if I'm honest. I'd have thought with City lacking a striker, this would have been the time to have put him out there and see what he's capable of. Maybe City plan for something else for him. I'm not too sure. I think now would be a good time with January coming up, that if we're not going to utilise him in the City team, with Jesus obviously not being allowed to feature and Aguero having all of his injury problems that he's had, I'd have thought now would have been the good time for Delap to get in the City side. So if he's not, loan him out. That's my thoughts. He actually did all right when he came into the City first signing into contention around the first team. Not too sure why he's not in, but there we go. I'd like Erling Haaland as well. He's a fantastic football player. It's definitely a transfer for the summer.
I know, it'd be a fantastic coup, though.
Definitely a summer transfer, though, that rather than in January. But I'm sure we'll have updates on that. I'll be able to give.
No, I'd be surprised if Dortmund do.
Asim, I hope you're right. Apparently they want over £100 million. He's got a release clause in the summer of 2022 for £75 million. So it would make sense for Dortmund if they want to cash in and they can get an extra £30+ million for him. Then the summer would be a good time for them to cash in. I reckon I can see Dortmund waiting another season, if I'm honest. They like the conveyor belt. I can see Jadon Sancho leaving at some point soon.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if Haaland would leave. It's all about how much money you're willing to pay. If you're willing to pay them the price, obviously Jadon Sancho, United were looking to get him for around 70 million, and Dortmund said they wanted 110 million pound for him, and Man United said no. I mean, if City wanted Erling Haaland and Dortmund came to us and said 110 million pound gets you Erling Haaland, I think I'd be doing everything I could to maybe try and make that happen. I'm not too sure if Dortmund would be happy to take any City players. City could look for an exchange, but I'm not too sure. Lionel Messi's another player that's been getting linked. My feeling deep down is I think that ship sailed. That's my feeling. I think with the new president coming in at Barcelona, I can see him signing a new deal. If he signs a new deal at Barcelona, that's the end of Lionel Messi joining Manchester City. So, there we go. Left back, interesting. Sam Lee's been reporting at The Athletic that City are looking for a left back in this January transfer window, but it's
so he works for something.
It's just classed as complicated. So, whether we will actually go after a left back and sign one remains to be seen. Names have been chucked out there. Hernandez at AC Milan, their left back's been mentioned. Apparently, AC Milan are wanting north of £60+ million, which I don't see City doing for a left back. I can see City being cheap. Alphonso Davies, brilliant player, won't happen. No chance. Bayern Munich will not sell a first team 11 player to Manchester City. Just will not happen. Alaba's much more likely because his contract's running down. City are getting linked, Madrid are being linked, Man United are being linked, Chelsea are being linked, Liverpool are being linked. Don't see that one happening. Added, now there you go. Tagliafico, that's a cheap option. I think he signed a new contract at Ajax, so his price might be slightly up from his summer price of around £20 million. Will City make a move for him? Remains to be seen. And Jonathan, I'd love Angelino back. He just doesn't suit City's back four system. He isn't a good defender. He's a good offensive player going forward. Benjamin Mendy's a good offensive player going forward. Doesn't really suit Manchester City, nor does Angelino. If City wanted to convert to a three at the back and play with left wing backs and right wing backs, that would then work with Angelino. How Leipzig play suits Angelino, why he's flourishing. How City play, he will not flourish for us. There are other clubs where I think Angelino would flourish at. Unfortunately, it's just not at City. Doesn't mean I don't think he's a class player, because I think he's a wonderful, brilliant football player. And I think the fact that we're letting him leave for like £19 million for a top-class left wing-back is pretty poor from City. We're talking a Champions League capable player. Disappointing that we're getting. I'd probably be looking for right now, if he's still our player and no agreements were in place, and we were selling him off our own bat, I'd be looking for north of £40 million. So I think we've been hung out to dry. But there we go. Theo Hernandez, don't see it happening. I think he's just going to be too expensive. That's my opinion. James Justin, that's a new one that's been chucked out there. Not too sure that'd happen. But there we go. Adam, 150 likes would be brilliant. We're only one like away from 50 likes. Remember, our aim for 100 likes for this live stream. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Lucas Digne, I don't see Everton selling Digne. I think it'd be an expensive transfer to get done. So again, I think that's an unrealistic target. Alphonso Davies, whilst I think he's one of the, if not the best left back in the world, just unrealistic. I don't see that one happening. I would probably say Tagliafico is probably the most realistic.
Yeah. Lucas Digne, I don't think he's good enough. So,
what reckon? Premier League proven. I think City struggle.
Premier League, but I think you can do better for a club of your size for aspirations.
Well, who would you like to see us sign?
Like you said, like Tagliafico. Because I know Alphonso Davies is just not realistic whatsoever for you.
No. Definitely not.
50 million.
Yeah, definitely not. Rightio. I'm really concerned with my audio, so there we go. I've been told audio is perfectly fine. We've got the players coming out. Remember, this video is sponsored and brought to you by OneFootball. Download the OneFootball app. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world, if you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. Go and download the OneFootball app through the link at the top of my description. That would be much appreciated. Like I've said already, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this live stream. We are aiming for 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. We're only 46 likes away, so if you're watching this, leave a thumbs up. And also, don't forget, subscribe. We are aiming for 15,000 subscribers. I did want to hit that before 2020 has ended. You never know, we'll keep striving towards that. We're looking for 14,500 subscribers first and foremost, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. If you're watching this and you aren't subscribed already, it is free. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your
push notifications on.
Thank you for finishing that one. I'm all gassy from my sangria. Hello, if it's you, I've probably butchered your name. I apologise. Happy Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day
to you. It's because it's nice to see you.
Happy Boxing Day. When is the next transfer video? We'll be doing our 5 things we've learnt and scheduling the live stream for the Everton game. Everton game is on the 28th, so 29th. There we go. There's your answer. Tuesday, next transfer update with things happening. Things are starting now, actually, to warm up. So, if we can, just like in the summer, if there's enough news and I can go daily from then, I will go daily. However, I think it will be a bit quiet. That's my honest thoughts. So,
fair enough.
If it is, then we won't be able to go live until, or do our daily updates until January 1st. Even if it's quiet, we'll still be doing daily updates. There'll be lots of stuff out there for me to be able to do 31 transfer updates throughout 31 days, which I know everyone is looking forward to. So, kickoff is just around the corner. We've now got over 60 people now tuning into my live stream. So, hello there, welcome. Thank you for choosing the JSGC channel to tune in for your live watch along of this Manchester City game against Newcastle United in the Premier League. We are going to have a minute silence. I presume this is for all the deaths that's happened throughout 2020 and remembering them. So, what we're going to do, we're going to have a moment's silence as well.
Yep. And I'll see you later, John, as well. Enjoy the game.
And that is the end of our moment silence. I'm going to take this little moment just before the match does start to say that what's been a truly horrific and terrible 2020. I wanted to say rest in peace to everybody that has passed away this year, and also the thoughts of me are with everybody that has been affected by not just the pandemic but everything that's happened in this year of 2020. And that's from everybody associated with the JSGC channel. So, they've just taken the knee. We are literally ready now for kickoff for this game. So we do have kickoff. It's Newcastle getting us underway, playing from right to left. It's Newcastle in their black and white kit. Barcodes. And Manchester City playing in their blue swimming pool kit, white shorts and blue socks. It's Newcastle with the early possession here in the Manchester City half. It's just flickering around at this moment in time. Newcastle managed to get it in under control and into a position to put a ball into the box, and Nathan Ake manages to get his head onto that and clear it by Manchester City. So a nice positive start there from Newcastle United, trying to test the Manchester City defence early on. Thank you very much, Ifwains. I'm sure Aaron will take that compliment as well.
Cheers.
Thank you. Jonathan going for 3-0 to City. That is also my prediction for this game.
I've gone for 3-1.
3-1. Going for Newcastle to get a goal.
I don't know why I'm being so outrageous with you, but we are.
City that struggle for goals.
Yeah, no, classic 1-0 or something.
Waiting for the Pep masterclass after an Arteta masterclass. There we go. We've now currently got over 130 people now tuning in. So hello and welcome. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Much appreciated by me. Just let me know your thoughts in the chat. We can have lots of interaction here. We enjoy interactions on the JSGC channel. And whilst you're here, if you are enjoying the content, please do help to support my channel. You can do so leaving a thumbs up. You can also subscribe as well and download the OneFootball app. So it is City in control of the football at the back. It's through Ruben Dias now, playing it out to the left. Hello there, Premier League. Thank you for tuning in once more. Ake going back to Ruben Dias in the centre. John Stones, patient build-up from City. Nice little touch, taking on the Newcastle defender there from Stones before turning backwards and going back to Ruben Dias. Much more comfortable from City on the ball after Newcastle in the first minute came forward and thought they wanted to take the game to Manchester City. City just now trying to settle themselves forward. And as always, we're looking for a nice quick start to the game. Makes you feel easy if you can get a goal in the first 10-15 minutes. So
it does, but if so, I predicted 3-1 City. That's my score.
It was a good prediction that. I will take any win though. I'm going for 3-0, but I will take any win. So it's Kevin De Bruyne now through the middle. City working their attack down the left.
Not a lot of options to go at.
Not too many. Goes central instead. Ake.
No.
It's Gundogan with the ball. Played across to the right and it's split between. It's Raheem Sterling that's actually playing on the right hand side at this moment in time. And Bernardo Silva, I presume, on the left. So there we go. I'm going to go for 3-0 to Manchester City. Is my score prediction for this game. What is your score prediction? If wins, if he's Zue.
If he's Zue. But yeah, give me your predictions, everyone, City fans.
Show me up with your pronunciation. Kudos while we have you on here. Bob, thanks for tuning in. Hello. Hope you are well.
Is there Merry Christmas to all City fans?
I hope everyone's had a nice Christmas, actually. Forgot about that. As Newcastle come forward now into the penalty area. We get the ball across. It's not a bad ball. It's dealt with, though, by Ruben Dias. Raheem Sterling look to try and get the ball under control for City.
Torres,
clattered down. It will be a free kick to Newcastle. Ante going for 2-0 to City. What you up to going for 4-2 to City?
3-0 City, Jamani.
Ferran Torres just clattering his way forward there.
I've got to send that wrong.
We apologise for that if we are. We apologise for that. So this is a good position for Newcastle. A free kick inside the City half. Ball gets played in towards the box. It's flicked on. City looking to try and win the header. That needs leaving, and Ederson will pick the ball up here. Looking for early distribution. Chucks it out. It's Kevin De Bruyne. He's not going to control that. Right. And De Bruyne goes down. Just need to be careful here.
Yep. And Dexter Duffy going with a 3-0 City prediction as well. About a few 3-0s I'm seeing.
Well, Newcastle have got off to a nice positive start here. Taking the game to Manchester City at this moment in time. Barkeep, a top up, please.
Certainly can.
3 for City would be nice. Would be very nice. Oh, yes. Very nice.
Very nice.
Definitely for a German. Most underrated YouTuber, yes. I love like that. Thank you. Thank you for the top up there.
More wine.
And City come forward, and Newcastle defend it out and put it out over the bar through Shah for a corner here to Manchester City. It was definitely onside. It was a good ball played through. Poor clearance.
Very poor.
Raheem Sterling played
His
into
first
space.
time,
Wasn't the greatest ball across.
No.
Needed dealing with though, and was dealt with eventually by Shah, and goes out here for a corner to Manchester City.
Yeah, no,
it is
chance.
bucketing down in Manchester right now. Bucketing down. De Bruyne with the corner. Corner comes in. It's a good ball in, and it's dealt with well by Newcastle. A couple of City players willing to attack that in the middle. Really well defended though by Newcastle to get the ball clear, and City play the ball back to Ederson.
Yes, Arsenal was surprised, but it's a good win for him against Chelsea. So
very good win.
She got a chance to overtake him today as well.
It's good news for us. Yes, it's good news. And we only put ourselves within touching distance of second place.
Yeah, it is. That's to be
we can win today. Got a couple of difficult matches coming up away from home. Poor touch that from Gundogan. He's very lucky to come away.
It is like which next game is it? Goodison.
Goodison Park. Very difficult in just a couple of days. So difficult.
They play Monday 28th.
Monday the 28th. Isn't fair, is it? Should be on the 29th.
I played 29th before you mentioned today. Obviously, for these playing.
Everyone else is. The majority of the games in England are taking place on the 29th. Yet we're playing on the 28th because of TV. We've got love for the background, thank you. I think it's the more natural feel.
So I think someone like the Peppa Pig, I think that's why it's in the comment. No, someone else commented on
it. Did they?
Yeah.
Baby colouring it in, that's why.
His own little niece.
We've got the more natural feel as Andrea going for 2-0. We need a win, definitely Jamal. Is what we're looking for. I love we're only 30 likes away from 100. We're doing really well with the likes today. That's
they're smashing it. Because come on, you citizens.
We struggled a couple of streams ago getting towards 100. One of them didn't get there first time this season.
Failed.
Yeah, which were obviously the United one went to end at half time, so I'm not expecting. I didn't give that the full chance to get it to its 100. It's only 8 away. It would have got there. The other one though failed. So it's nice to see that we're well on target to getting towards 100 likes. Like someone else said, maybe we can look for 150.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, if they do, maybe I'll give everyone some
same
sangria.
Glasses. Good taste. Good taste. That's what I'll say.
That means you like wine then. These are wine glasses.
Oh. I thought you meant my glasses on my head. Are we on about? Or let us know. I hate the English language. These on my head mean the same as this. How confusing must that be to someone if they're not natural to English? But it'd baffle me if I was learning a new language.
It is no like learning French, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's tend to be the English language.
Drive me crazy. Newcastle bringing the ball forward through their keeper. Goes long. Ake wins the header. Bounces up. He's going to go down looking for a free kick. Referee says no.
Play on.
But it is play on.
What do I think of Arsenal?
Mediocre, in my opinion.
Very mediocre, yeah. It's because they don't invest. It's the worst Arsenal team I've seen since probably.
There's two or three good players that they've got. Everything else is very.
Like the investors, like you said before in the past.
Yeah.
Because then it's catching up with Arsenal. I think he's got.
Ashley, hello. Thank you for tuning in.
I think he's got a hell of a job on our side to rescue that. I think you're on a hiding to nothing with Arsenal.
Yeah, it's so difficult.
Yeah.
Weather's horrendous. It's horrendous here and it's horrendous there.
Good cut team, but nothing more than that. Like
he's a good manager, Arteta. It's just, I think it's just so limited. Yeah. So difficult to prove.
It's on the level at the minute with like your Wolves and all that.
Yeah, apart from I think Wolves are more organised and they've got a better team.
Yeah, but they're better teams because Arsenal they'd be lucky to get a top half finish at the minute.
It's dyed the oranges red, hasn't it?
Yeah, see it here. No, like blood red orange. No blood. If you've ever seen it, that'd be beautiful.
It is a blood red orange.
Mm. What?
Mixed Keen.
Thank you, Ashley. Nice to see you.
Robbie, I admire the
audacity.
Yeah. don't get.
That
is amazing.
And give me a smile.
Yeah. That is brilliant.
Back to the games. Got to say City.
I'll let you do some commentary for a minute.
Yeah, City just passing around the back and not really doing anything much. It's not a lot to talk about. The minute Stones. It's Dias in it. Can you find his man? Yes, he can. That's poor.
We've got Dias.
Hey, you're playing alright at the minute. City just got to say it's a nice, comfortable pace in it. And slow build up. Not really doing a lot with it at the minute.
Yeah, not too much. No problem, Robbie. No problem. No problem. Yeah, it's been patient. It's been a bit slow from City.
Slow, yeah. It's got to say it's not a lot of chances.
Slow.
Yeah.
Looking for us to up the intensity. It's that creativity again. I'm saying it. Playing them two defensive midfielders. I'm not keen. Not for games where teams are going to be more defensive and not take the game to City.
Especially like Newcastle, they'll sit back.
They'll sit back. To more creativity in there.
Like I said, I thought it's been adventurous for 3-1, but
I'd definitely have a Gundogan in the defensive midfield. Get Foden in the middle.
too much food.
That's what I'd be doing anyway. Up to 80 likes now. We're only 20 likes away from the biggest of the numbers. 100 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated by me. If is you, is that how you say it?
Ifizu, that's how I say
Ifizu.
it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Any advice? That's a great ball from Ederson. Well defended.
Good question.
Patience. Persistent. And keep an eye on algorithms and have a look at what's working and what doesn't, and most of all, create content you enjoy creating.
Yes. That's the biggest one, yeah. They
don't push for too much too soon. Can get a bit addictive looking at the numbers and wanting to keep up with the numbers. Can be a bit, yeah. So I'd say just create stuff that you enjoy doing, so if it does well, and you're delighted. If it doesn't do well, oh well, you enjoyed making it. That's how I do it. I mean, there's some videos where I invest a lot of money that don't do as well, and I'm like, oh well, I like making the video. To make the video, it happens. There's other videos that, do really well that I wasn't expecting to do well. It's just a nice quick video. It's just all about algorithms. I'd just say, like I said, keep an eye on what works and what doesn't, and take it from there.
No, like I've got a few ideas for City themselves when you get football back eventually. I'm sure you like to go to a few games and vlog it.
Yeah, I want to do my 10,000 subscriber special, looking at hospitality, going off the success of the stadium tour.
Oh,
an update of a stadium tour and things and stuff like that. Yeah, lots of stuff I'd like to go and do that I've not been able to do. I run other channels too. There's lots of stuff I want to go and do. Just keep an eye on what's happening. So I said just persistency. Just be patient and persistent. Keep plugging along.
Well, I'm going to be cheeky right now. I'm going to ask the Man City community, should JSGC do a FIFA career with Man City? Would you like to see that on his
Great ball,
channel?
chance, Sterling, twisting, turning, and it's shot away.
Yes!
There it is. It's Ilkay Gundogan.
1-0 Manchester City.
Great work from Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side. Twisting, turning. It looked like he'd maybe just taken a touch too many to not get his shot away. So he just passes it across. Ilkay Gundogan is there. Gets a shot away. It's accurate into the bottom corner. 1-0 to Manchester City. Just making sure he's onside. Great work from Raheem Sterling. It looked like originally the chance had gone. Patient. Good hit that from Ilkay Gundogan. That will be 1-0 to Manchester City. What a start. It's been patient from Manchester City. Persistent from Manchester City. And it is Manchester City taking the lead. Hello, Dad. Hello. Manchester City taking the lead. Man City 1. Newcastle United 0. Ilkay Gundogan with the goal. Good goal at that. Just what we've been looking for. Man City a bit too negative, but there's the goal. And it's all about now not stopping, keeping going.
Get that second.
Get that killer second goal. That's what we need to do now.
You just love to see it.
Things you love to see. City taking the lead.
So I agree with Jaden and Jason. Come on, City.
What a strange way of spelling Jason.
Jason.
With the A-I sound.
Mm.
There we go. Phonics knowledge.
Look how cool again for his
Shall we go and put some beers in?
I need some strong
Go and put some bit. I would rather have a dark fruit than a wife.
We'll see how many that go in challenge.
Yeah, we're getting through that sangria too quickly. Can I have another top up, please? I'm getting through it. I said the
nice,
wine's not as nice as what I normally have, but I'm still drinking it relatively easily.
I think
so
it's nice and chill.
we'll go and get the. We'll go and get some beer in. Do you want to put it in, Aaron? Just the one?
Just put the one in for now, so I might have no off tap the pale ale.
No, we'll just put one in and we'll see how we go. There we go. A couple of the drinks, get them in.
I've got to be careful when pouring here. Who assisted Raheem Sterling and Gundogan with the goal?
Raheem with the goal. Oh, there we go. Vintage Man City.
Walk the ball in the net.
Walk the ball into the net.
What was Guardiola thinking?
Was it the 15th minute we scored on bang on there? 14th minute, Ilkay Gundogan. So what are you always looking for, though? Goal in the first 15. And there's another chance for Manchester City. Running it through the centre, and then no run there has been made from Raheem Sterling.
I was expecting the run, man.
Some delectable wine. People are liking the wine, I think, on the JSGC channel.
So weird. Let's say 15 minutes in and we've more than halfway through a bottle of wine.
We'll have to try a cheaper wine and see if it's...
I might have switched to one. I'm not really a big wino.
I like red.
I like
prefer red to white.
I like red as well. Prefer it to white. I can open white.
I think we should try. I've been to Spain. I like their wine, so I think the Spanish red wines.
Spanish red wine, yeah, proper sangria, but Italian, oof, just oof.
Oof. Thank you, Robbie. We try.
Nowhere, 5-0, yep. City do need to open up. Hopefully, a chance.
We need that second goal. If we can get that second goal, I'd say the
Newcastle has to open up then.
Yeah, the floodgates could open up. We need that second goal though. Newcastle still sitting deep. They've not got much pace to hurt City, and I appreciate the first 10 minutes them taking the game to City and trying to create and make something happen. They didn't create too much, but they was putting in a couple of balls that City needed to deal with, and I appreciate them coming forward and doing that. Definitely. Vegas bombs, weren't it, that did it?
Vegas bombs. We have done Jaeger bombs. I don't think we've ever done it on this.
But we're not doing Jaeger bombs.
The Vegas bombs, no, that's no.
We're not doing Jaeger bombs today.
Is that not me? That's only 15 minutes to recover. Let's try and compose yourself again. The third one. The third hit.
City just trying to walk through the Newcastle.
It's nice for one, but
use the outside. Newcastle sitting very narrow. Loving the setup
everyone's
behind.
on the setup. Maybe we should do it more often here.
Down here. But look at the excellent connection.
Excellent connection, good background, you're all loving it. I've got my new home.
Yeah. Warm.
What's warm?
Warming me up.
Oh, right, I thought you meant the wine's warm.
Warming me up. No, the wine's chilled.
Oh!
Kevin De Bruyne put a cross-come shot in,
but that
and the goalkeeper got a big hand onto that. What a save!
So let's try and go before I talk.
I'd talk now.
Yeah, I think it's going. But it reminds me of the cross-come shot. That's how Arsenal scored today, the third goal. If you watch their match,
was it?
Yeah.
And Kevin De Bruyne nearly had himself a cross-come shot goal. I love saying that. I love typing it as well. Kill the game, 3-0 for half time.
Hopefully the Wales, because I'd like to see 3 goals.
That is what we're looking for. Nice.
I could just do that any time. It's hot. You're looking at Ravel, aren't you? Alright, so so you're actually getting more instinct, that's even very interesting.
Nice. Up the JSGC
army.
army.
Let's get that going. The JSGC army.
We're here. It's Nico that has his own army, isn't it?
I think we need that trending on Twitter, JSGC.
It's
or JSGC army.
I don't think we've not got that much of a fan base yet.
Well, yet. That's key. Yet.
Ooh.
Well, he's already let one in, so he's not kept City out now, has he?
What's he called? Nico is a good following, doesn't he, on Twitter and YouTube?
Is it the
NDL. The NDL Nation, yeah. Nico, you know Nico.
I know Nico, if it's who I'm thinking of. Imolani, or what it's called. Yeah, Omolani, that's that.
Yeah. Omelana.
I've seen some of his videos, I've watched them.
It's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, I do like watching them. Army.
Barmy. City did get into a good position there.
And hello to you, Ryan Laverick.
As we have a
Thank
corner.
You for tuning in.
I'd like loads more subscribers, but I'm happy with the gains that we're making. We're on that big push towards 15,000 subscribers.
No, I don't think it could be this year 2020. You've had an excellent run.
It's been a beautiful 2020.
Beautiful. Yeah, as for me as well.
More than double the numbers. I was on. There's a weird corner. Floated right up. Gundogan takes a touch. Floated deep. Chance. Stones. Heads it back across. Oh, Ruben Dias. There's a clash of heads there. Player goes down, so the play will be stopped. What an idea that was from City. That just needed poking home.
That is straight off the training ground. City's been practicing that one.
Caught Newcastle out very nearly. Good bit of defending actually from Newcastle. And there's a Newcastle player down now. Ball floated across. Stones is perfectly onside. Oh, good bit of defending. Puts his head right on the line there. Oh, Ruben Dias with the
Ashley, you're tuning in from Cape Town in South Africa.
They do nice wine in South Africa as well. Nice.
Good evening to you, sir. As I think they're on the same time scale. Might be wrong. I think they're on the same time scale as us. South Africa, I think.
No, they're 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours ahead. Maybe it's an hour now because we'll go back.
Wrong.
I was wrong.
Wrong. I don't like Newcastle. Why not? I'd like to go to Newcastle away.
I've got nothing against them apart from one guy.
It makes me sad that we could have been doing Newcastle away in the FA Cup.
Oh, that's gutted. I thought, oh, here we go. I've always wanted to do Newcastle away, make a day of it. But Newcastle can do anything with the chance. Good pressing from City. Aki, can you clear it? And there it is. Nice bind of foul. Well, yeah, I'd love to do Newcastle away. Chance for City. Chance! Oh! The final ball just lets him down. That could have been two, but he just couldn't find the power there. And hello to you, Mukanga. Was it tuning in from Nairobi, Kenya? Very exotic. I love it. No. Ryan Lavery, this explains it. He likes watching you, but he's a Sunderland fan.
That'll explain the hate. Well,
yeah. I was going to say, I know you guys in Sunderland have not had the best few years at all. I do feel sorry for you. Hopefully we'll see you in the Championship before soon with my team, Preston.
We've been to Sunderland.
I have. I've been to St. Night. Nice ground.
Cold. And high up. Do you want topping up as well?
Finish it off. Just pull from them. Well, yeah, I know you guys are not having a good time at all in League One because you've had a few bad years. Hopefully you will get turned around. But I mean, you guys in Sunderland got a new owner now.
That's hilarious. That lasted long.
Tablet. Preston 0, Blackburn 3. No hate. We've got nothing against it. You did beat us 3-0 this year. But just worth mentioning, it's the first time in 5 years, so I'll take that.
We've been to Ewood Park as well.
Yeah, McGiddy equalised that day.
We'll get about.
Well, I've got nothing against Blackburn at all.
Who's that down?
So you guys are doing alright.
Is it Rodri that's down or Diaz?
It's Rodri.
Rodri.
Yes, I'm manager as well. Yeah, hopefully you'll be back before soon with Sunderland. I do owe you a return.
We are back.
Ooh. You ever watched Sunderland Till I Die? It's a good programme. I do like watching it.
No, is it like the All or Nothing documentary?
Yeah, it's similar to Live. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to watch it, it takes you behind the scenes at Sunderland. Sunderland do have a new owner, yes, as they're saying.
Who is the new owner?
They've got like a young kid, I think he's 22.
That's what you was mentioning to me the other day.
Yeah, it's from Sugar Daddy now, yeah. Kid. 22. He's younger than both of us. And he owns Sunderland.
What a video. JSGC buying a football team. What a video. What a video idea. Is there any teams out there I can buy?
Preston did win 1-0 today against Derby. It's 1-1 this show. I'm in a very good mood. Merry Christmas to everyone.
I need to know if there's any teams out there that need buying. I've not got any money to invest in a team though.
Is any clubs going for £1?
Like a Sunday League one.
Newcastle's up for sale.
God. That would be a video and a half. Ryan Reynolds is buying Wrexham, isn't he?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, the match of ball. I can't remember who the other guy is.
I just know who Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah, you just call it Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Buying Wrexham.
I just hope for Sunderland's sake it's not another false dawn for him.
Has Wigan sorted out their administration yet?
No. Still an admin.
Still an admin.
So do fear.
I know Bury are going into could well go into administration, which could force Steve Dale out, which could force a sale, which means they could then go into one of the conference, one of the non-league divisions potentially.
I don't think they will. No.
Remains to be seen, but that could happen. Bolton's got themselves new owners. Was it last year or a year before? Whenever it was, they've got themselves new owners. Anyone else under new ownerships?
Good question.
Trying
to think of my knowledge.
Have Charlton sorted theirs out?
I don't think so.
A City springing a counter-attack here. Newcastle clear the ball inside the box.
But anyway, back to City. So
there's been a couple of players going down injured, so there hasn't been too much happening. That's why we're having a chat about something else.
But let's have a talk about Bernardo, Bernardo.
Would you sell Bernardo Silva?
What if it's gone
for
so
the right
wrong?
price? Would you sell? There's my question.
To me, he looked so promising that first season when he first joined. He looked great. So it was an excellent bar.
Yeah.
So
I just don't think he knows his strongest position.
Yeah.
I think him and Riyad Mahrez face the same problem of they've not got the pace of Raheem Sterling or what Leroy Sané had. So they rely a lot on their skill and being solid. It requires consistency. And I think Bernardo's a good player.
I think he is.
I have mentioned before I'd like to see him go through the centre, but I don't think he's good enough.
There is one player I have in mind for City I'd really like you to sign.
What position?
I think it's attacking mid and plays for Lyon.
Husam Aour.
That's the one.
Yeah, he's a good player.
That's who I'd really love
I'd like to
really
go and sign him. He's a good player.
Apart from Holland, I'd love to sign him as well. I was watching a video on Tifo Football. There's doing a video on David Silva. If you ever watch them, do recommend them do different football teams. Have a chat about different players.
David Silva is
as to discussing what's going wrong at City like that, David Silva.
I think David Silva
like City's different formation and different style of play. Like, of course, your two DMs that you play now.
I think that's more down to the fact that we haven't got another player that could play in that attacking role, and I don't think Husam Aour would solve that problem either, because he could be he can play across all three positions of midfield. What's important to remember is David Silva isn't a Pep Guardiola signing, so it isn't necessarily what Pep looks for in a midfielder. It's just more David Silva is a fantastic player, too good for Pep not to use him.
Bernardo, I would send Bernardo on loan.
That's an interesting thought.
Interesting one.
My stance is if we got a good offer for Bernardo Silva, I would be tempted to sell. And that's not me saying I think Bernardo Silva's not good enough for Man City. I don't think he's a good player. I do. I'm just not sure with how City play, it suits how Bernardo wants to play. I think Bernardo suits a team that wants to play very quick football, very quick one-touch football, which City can do. They just don't. They prefer their possession-based build-up. So in midfield for City, you want a player that can keep hold of the ball and turn defence into attack. De Bruyne can do that. David Silva was very good at being able to do that.
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva, not so much. Phil Foden's going to need to develop it into his game. He's going to have to be able to adapt into his game the ability to turn defence into attack, because that's how you dictate the pace of the game. And Pep is all about midfield, loves his midfield, and that's what they need to be able to do. I think defensive midfield's a problem. Fernandinho leaving. He's another exceptional player. Reads the game so well. I think we lack a bit of creativity in the middle. We rely too much on De Bruyne for creativity, is what I think.
Yeah, that's what you're missing, David.
Yeah.
Who do you like more, Sunderland or Charlton? Probably Sunderland, because I've never actually I've not been to Charlton to discuss their fans. So Sunderland fans were nice enough and never had any problem with them.
Have a good following.
Yeah.
It's very cold.
And Tablet likes a Peppa Pig drum.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's actually a printed picture that's been coloured in. Not been drawn. We're not that artistic here. The Newcastle having a bit of possession here inside the City half as well. What can they do with it? That's the question. Coming forward. We're only 14 likes away from a ton.
Great progress. Can we do before half time? That's the question.
That'd be nice. Will the sangria be gone before half time? That's the next question.
Yeah.
Sit in the corner. So I'm envisioning the ground.
Yeah,
so which corner? We know where the away fans are. They're facing that big stand at the back. So if you're an away fan looking towards, where are we looking towards?
It's as I think about March 2018 here.
Yeah. Are we looking towards the near corners on either side? Are we looking towards the other end of the stand on the left-hand side or right-hand side?
Raheem.
We was right near the back.
De Bruyne.
Weren't we? Underneath the away fans. Okay.
I know.
I didn't know there was home fans underneath the away fans.
Yeah, there was.
Was there?
There, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was there?
That's a foul. It's a tactical foul. It's a yellow card, I think, coming out here. I think for Rodri. Thoughts on Rodri?
No comment.
Ouch.
It's just never done it for me.
I think it's used Champions League rather than Premier League.
It's just never done it for me. I'm not too sure with it.
I think he'd be an exceptional player in La Liga, where he was. That's what I think. Put him in Barcelona and I think he'd solve a lot of their midfield problems that they have. Put him in front of their defence.
City, I just don't know.
Replacement. I think the pace doesn't. Rodri doesn't cover the back. He's quick enough. He's tall enough. Sorry, to be a centre back. I think Ake should have left that for Ederson. Did Ederson call? Was the question there. Yeah. Deals with it nonetheless. This is a good ball here. Big chance here for Man City now.
Come on,
big chance.
Bruyne.
Oh no! What a miss! Darlow with a great save. So I'm going to applaud him for that. De Bruyne is set 1-on-1. Looks to poke it through the keeper's legs for 2-0. Miles onside. What a ball. Could he have squared it across for a tap-in at the other end? Looking back, probably should have. Looks to put that under the keeper's legs. Gets it nowhere near. Great save from the keeper. Gets it onto his thigh. Closes down the angle well. Gets a deflection back onto De Bruyne and out for a goal kick. That should have been 2. That should have been the killer second goal. You expect better from Kevin De Bruyne. What an opportunity.
Says in the description, Claudio Baralla.
I definitely didn't copy and paste this. Thanks for pointing that out, though. It means I can change it for the next one. Now we need to have a look. Does it say that? Oh yeah. Needs to be Zack Steffen. Let's go.
Get the Shrek face.
Tablet 4 if you refresh the page. Doesn't anymore. City coming forward once more here. On the edge of the Newcastle penalty area. What can City create? It's another great dinked ball in. Raheem Sterling on the right hand side. Can he get a shot away? Can he do something? Doesn't. It's into the side net and it's unlucky. This is much better creativity from Man City. Much, much better. They've had 2 or 3 good opportunities. We have got our goal. Looking for more. Don't think he was offside there, Raheem Sterling. Gets a shot away. I think it is a corner there for City, though.
I think it does take it.
Don't like Coventry, the through flares at the Sunderland fans. It's always going to happen when you have fans sat below.
I think of Coventry is when that Preston fan gave it the big one, then got in a taxi.
No, Coventry fan gave it a big one.
Oh yeah, they got in the taxi, didn't they?
Yeah, it was Coventry. Corner for
So yeah, they are a little bit strange. Get the big one, then they got in a taxi running away.
And that's headed across and out for another corner there to Manchester City. What score did that finish that day? You came back to beat him.
Yeah, Nathan Elton won with a winner in the 91st minute.
And everyone was leaving the stadium saying,
we stirred up.
Yeah.
We went down.
That's not a surprise. Phil Brown?
Yeah, a terrible team.
Very bad. Is that under Shumi Lukowski and all that? God. And Darren Carter.
And then to that.
Oh, gee.
Oops.
De Bruyne with the corner. Not too sure what he's looking for there. It's just straight at the keeper and collected, and Newcastle can bring themselves a clearance and counter possibly here if Darlow gets the clearance right. It is dealt with at the back though by I think that's Ilkay Gundogan.
Kevin De Bruyne lacks confidence.
Kevin De Bruyne doesn't look as sharp as last season. That might definitely be down to needing a rest. Sounds crazy, but for Kevin De Bruyne might need a month injury. Just so he can rest from an injury. He's going to end up exhausted and worn out. I mean, he's got the European Championships to do next summer. So for City's pre-season for next season, we're just going to have to give him no pre-season again and just let him rest for a month. I think they should have an extended break once the European Championships are done. I don't think they should resume the season again until first week of September. Like the European ones do, end of August into.
It's end of August.
Yeah, that's what I'd do. Just give them an extra few weeks. That's what I'd be doing. Exhaustion's going to become a big factor. It's like the reason City are playing Everton on Monday. It's like the Premier League want it to be. They definitely want it to be challenging. They do it on purpose because they have the mentality that they think that they're the best league in the world and it's the most challenging. So we'll make it as hard as possible by doing stupid things without actually taking into account what's best for the players and the clubs. It's like these 3 substitutes in the Championship. You allow 5 now.
I think so. I think we played 4.
Fairly sure. Yeah, fairly sure in the EFL you're allowed 5 subs, yet in the Premier League it's still 3. Because they don't care about player welfare. Teams care about where they finish in the Premier League and making it as difficult as possible. Why should we give you that advantage? That is their stance. Sheffield United's owner's the best at it. Sheffield United chuck competitions. They're not competing, are they? I hope they go down for it. I like Sheffield, but I hope they go down for it because I don't like that stance. It's them that's led the defence against it. I just don't agree with it for player welfare. Say that Pep don't like making subs.
And now there's Klopp, so there's their argument for that.
Corner Newcastle. Cleared by City. It's dangerous because we're only 1-0 ahead. It only takes a moment to score. Another good ball in. Flicked on by Newcastle and ends up just filtering out. And City can come away with it on the counter-attack there. City just need to be careful. 9 likes away from 100. Can we get this before half-time? That is the question. If you're watching this and you haven't left a thumbs up already, please do leave a thumbs up. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. Go and click that link at the top of my description to download the OneFootball app as well. That would be much appreciated. Keep you up to date with everything happening, including the latest football scores, the latest statistics, and also the latest football news and transfer news. When I'm playing Football Manager, I have one football journalist asking me questions.
Like what?
On the Football Manager, when you do the journalist things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, one football, yeah. So, no, right. Yeah, no, I get you.
Sheffield are playing Everton. Let's go on the One Football. Let's go on the One Football app to have a look at what score that game is.
New jerseys are trash.
Are you on about Cities? Puma.
Yeah.
So matches, latest scores. It's currently Sheffield United 0, Everton 0 in the 40th minute.
Yeah.
There we go. In fact, let's have a look at the latest statistics for that game. As it stands, Everton are going into the top 4. City going into 5th.
They just need a draw no matter what City do.
Yeah. Everton having more possession in that game. And pretty even in terms of shots on target. Going to presume that they're sitting deeper.
By the way, won't they? They've all got 2 points on the ball.
The grinding. They're going to have to grind and grind hard.
They've got a lot to do.
Got a lot to do indeed.
But luckily for them, Premier League's so bad at the bottom.
Ooh.
Maybe like 34 points to stay up.
Is it me or do you not get a lot of wine in that wine bottle?
See how people drink a bottle of wine, can't you?
I can see why Sam Allardyce drinks a pint of wine.
And he's back in the Premier League.
To
you, Sam Allardyce.
How did he become England manager? A pint of wine. That's the most Sam Allardyce thing I've ever seen. He's got England's best ever record as a manager. 1 game, 1 win, 100%.
Can never be bettered.
Never be bettered. City now coming down the right hand side. Bernardo Silva now on the right hand side.
And if you took a 90th minute winner that day to get his 100% as well.
1-0, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling now. Good ball from Bernardo out to Sterling on the left hand side. Squares it central here. And he there we go. Use the width. It's De Bruyne. Can't get a ball across. Ake. I might have been tempted to have gone with Zinchenko at left back rather than Ake, just for balls into the box and that, but there we go. That's a good ball from De Bruyne. Raheem Sterling turns. Chance hasn't gone. Gets tackled and it does go out for a corner. Sterling throws a little bit of a Tassie fit there.
If only he had a left
frustrated. I just want Leroy back. Do you hear about Leroy Sané?
I'm not, no.
Subbed the sub. Sané came on and got subbed. Manager sending out a statement and the Bayern Munich fans were happy with the statement. Still got that mentality that he's had.
Seems like he's not changed.
No.
I think Germany, Joachim Löw had his problems with Sané before.
Certainly has. De Bruyne, corner. Comes in. Doesn't beat the Newcastle defenders and it's cleared.
He's an excellent player. If he can learn to sort his attitude out, then a world-class player there.
We go, mine's done. For half time.
So Sam Allardyce has finished his wine.
Finished my wine.
More wine.
I feel like Tyrion right now.
Yes.
I feel like Tyrion.
I drink and I know things.
Leroy Sané came on as a substitute last weekend for Bayern Munich in the first half and got substituted in the second half. Great ball. Can't control from I think that's is that Joao
Cancelo.
Why is Joao Cancelo in the penalty area? couldn't control it anyway. Yeah, Leroy Sané came on as a substitute as we're into 2 minutes of added on time here, and then got subbed in the second half due to him not playing very well. It says a lot when you come on and the sub gets subbed, though, doesn't it?
Have you ever done it in Footy Manager, sub the sub? I think I have.
Yeah, when they're not playing very well.
Oh.
Sub to sub shows you're not playing very well. It's a statement sent out to Leroy Sané to say to him, you're not playing well and you need to up your game.
That's what we do.
And that's where we're at.
Where's everyone's prediction? Yep, I think everyone's probably predictions at the minute.
3-0.
Mine's 3-1.
To Man City as Rodri takes an elbow to the face.
But it's a nice little free kick.
Nice free kick here for Manchester City, though. Most certainly.
It certainly is.
Mr. Garrison. James going for 1-0. You're going for Man City to hold this 1-0. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
I bet you've just come up with that, haven't you? 1-0, your prediction.
I don't think this Newcastle defence is good enough to keep this at 1-0.
No way. You should have been 2-0.
Yeah, I think City are finding it all too easy at times to get gaps. 8 likes away now. Fantastic. Can we get there before half time? 8 likes. If you haven't left a thumbs up, please leave a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get 100 before that half-time whistle goes. It's going to be the last opportunity of the first half. It's going to Newcastle. Free kick about 35, 40 yards out. And a chance for them to whip a ball into the box and test this Manchester City defence, which so far has looked pretty solid in keeping clean sheets. 7 likes away now. Cross comes in. It's flicked on towards the back post. I think that's gone out for a corner.
But if you do get 100 likes, 4 likes. If you can get 100, I'll give you some sangria.
I would like some sangria. For 4 likes away now. Can we get there for half time? Last chance here. Corner kick to Newcastle. Can they make something happen right at the death and get an equaliser, which will certainly change how we're all feeling? Won't it? Corner comes in. It's cleared by Manchester City and it deflects out for another corner, but the referee blows for the half-time whistle and that means we will be going in 1-0 ahead into half-time thanks to Ilkay Gundogan's goal on 14 minutes. So, Aaron, firstly, what are your thoughts of that first half? He's eating.
Meeting.
That's his thoughts.
Yeah, pretty comfortable. City look pretty comfortable. It's a good first half. I will agree with comments on that. They look comfortable. Could have easily been so different with that De Bruyne chance for 2-0 and we could have been singing pretty.
Could have been sitting pretty, all singing, all dancing on our way to 3 points. As it is, we have work to do in the second half. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the statistics. We, of course, are using the OneFootball app. If you want to use the same, then do download the OneFootball app through the link at the top of my description. Go and press that now. It'll take you to the download page and download the OneFootball app. Manchester City have had 75% possession compared with the 25% for Newcastle United. City have won 52.4% of their duels compared with Newcastle's 47.6%. However, Newcastle have been better with their aerial duels, one winning 56% compared with City's 44%. A couple of offsides for Newcastle, none for Manchester City. That's mainly due to Gabriel Jesus not playing, and City have had more corners. If anyone's got any bets on, City have had 5 corners to Newcastle's 2. The most important statistic, goals. Manchester City 1, Newcastle United 0. Yes. City in that first half have had 4 shots, 2 on target, 1 goal. That De Bruyne shot on target, I could argue, possibly should have been a goal. 4 shots, 4 on target for Manchester City. That De Bruyne question, though, that De Bruyne chance should have been a goal for Manchester City, so we should have been 2-0 up. De Bruyne also had a very, very good opportunity with his cross-come shot, but it obviously didn't go in, and it was a good shot from Karl Darlow, a good save from him. In terms of tackles, Newcastle have made 7 tackles compared with City's 4. Newcastle winning 71.4% of their tackles compared with 50% from Manchester City. 13 clearances from Newcastle with 11 from City. More interceptions from Newcastle too, dominating than defensive stats. For Manchester City, pass accuracy at 90.4%. 427 passes from City in that first half, 139 for Newcastle at a pass completion rate of 72%. Man City have conceded 4 fouls with Newcastle's 5, City sitting on 1 yellow card, that is currently for Rodri, compared with no yellow cards for Newcastle, and both sides have all 11 men on the pitch. Yes, your question.
I keep getting a comment, and it's coming more frequent on my channel, is poggers. Does your community know what the word means, poggers?
Excellent.
Oh, you know it, because that's just me, though.
Yeah, it means excellent, I think.
Fair enough.
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, it's because I just wonder when people say poggers.
Yeah, go on Urban Dictionary and it'll be on there.
Good work. Okay. So it's a compliment.
Nice, good work.
It's a compliment. Just thought I'd ask, keep seeing them.
There you go, that's what it means. Pog. Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba. So Manchester City, we are currently 1-0 ahead. That's where we're at this moment in time. Junaid, City, De Bruyne did have a very good chance to try and make that 2-0 to City. I think at the moment, I think it's important that City just continue to show their clinical touch. We need that killer second goal.
Yeah,
that is definitely
one away from the big 100 likes. Come on, we can do it.
Who wants to be the 100th like? Leave a thumbs up. Who wants the pleasure of this live stream of being the 100th like? That's where we're at. Oof, excuse me. Made me all bloated now, the sangria. That's just my luck, drops down to 98. There we go.
That's a dilemma.
People tell me it's at 100. We're just waiting for it to click over to 100 on here. In the meantime, good chance for me to do my promotions. Don't forget, like I said, leave a thumbs up. There we go! 100 likes!
Yes.
Party. That's what we want. 100 likes. Legends. Let's drop down to 99. Drop down to 99 euros. Yeah, we go.
Yes, thank
now.
you, Jimmy.
That's what we want. That's what we want. Jimmy, the legend, the hot channel as well. The legend, Dad as well. Thank you very much. The legend too. Thank you very much for that. That is much appreciated by me. Don't forget, like I said, leave a thumbs up on this live stream. We are now aiming for 150 likes by the end of this live stream. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Subscribe as well. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Another live stream coming in less than 2 days. Man City away at Everton for everybody to look forward to. Daily Manchester City transfer updates for everybody to look forward to. Manchester City match reviews and analysis as well. Reactions, all that good stuff. May as well subscribe. Don't forget also social media links. They're in the description below if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. That'd be much appreciated. All are on the banner if you want to go and search for me and follow me on there. Any number games on them would be gratefully appreciated. Email also in the description below and on the banner too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship, for any videos or any general business enquiries. Mixed, he's doing the live entertainment today on the JSGC channel for half time. His link as well is also in the description below if you want to go and check him out. Please go and do that. Go and leave a thumbs up on his videos. Go and check them out. Go and subscribe to him. That would be much appreciated. Like I said, he is doing the live entertainment today at half-time. And lastly, before we get round to that half-time entertainment, this video is sponsored and brought to you by One Football. Thank you very much to One Football for sponsoring this video. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So thank you very much to the legends at OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated by me. Go and download the app through the link at the top of my description. That would be absolutely amazing. Right, halftime entertainment. Aaron, on his channel in his last video, did a very popular drink. It's the Bailey's Salted Caramel Espresso Martini Christmas special on Christmas Day, which is your halftime entertainment for everybody to enjoy whilst we just go and freshen up for just one moment. So do enjoy this.
Merry Christmas everyone, because I hope you're all having an awesome Christmas and let the big day begin. Because to celebrate Christmas Day itself, we're going to make a Bailey's Salted Caramel Espresso Martini. So what you want to do is get your shaker and put some ice, which we have, 4 to 5 ice cubes. First ingredient to go into the shaker, guys, is 2 ounces or 60ml of white rum. Right, next ingredient is 2.5 ounces, which is, according to my calculations, 75ml. So just to be clear, going in is 2.5 ounces of Bailey's Salted Caramel. And last but not least, the last ingredient to go into a shaker is 4 ounces or 120ml of chilled espresso. And now put your lid on. Okay. Now put your lid on now, give it a good shake, 8 to 10 seconds to get nice and chill. There we go. Right, now straight into your martini glass. It definitely serves 2. It's definitely 2. Just as a thought, guys, serves 2. So I might need a few more coffee beans. And the last thing to do now, guys, is garnish it with chocolate sprinkles. That's Christmas point.
More, yeah, keep going.
And to finish off, just garnish it with 3 coffee beans. It'll be espresso martini unless I did this. Yeah, so go 15 clear. And there we go. It's the Bailey's Salted Caramel Espresso Martini. Merry Christmas. How does it taste? That's alright. So it's quite a nice drink. It's not my favourite, I'll be honest. Not my favourite Bailey's cocktail recipe, but it's quite nice. But is it as good as the original espresso martini? In my opinion, no. But it's a nice Christmas cocktail, it's nice to look at, it tastes alright, it certainly do the job on Christmas Day. And that's all there is to it. To me, I'm not too sure I like the espresso in it. Because I don't mind espresso, but I'm not too sure it goes well with this drink. That's my honest opinion. But that, guys, is the Bailey's Salted Caramel Espresso Martini. What do you guys think? You might like it better than what I did. For me, it's a 6 out of 10. Nothing more. 3, 2, 1. So, but don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Mixed. And I will see you guys now in the run up to the new year. So, any cocktail suggestions, just let me know in the comments below. So, I do have a few ideas that I'm going to do over the next week or so. So, do let me know if you want to see any. And I will see you guys in the next cocktail video. Cheers.
Happy Christmas.
And Merry Christmas, everyone. Have an awesome day.
Thank you, Mixed, for providing today's halftime entertainment there with the salted caramel Bailey's espresso martini. Like I said, link to Aaron's channel is in the description below if you want to go and follow his YouTube channel and his YouTube adventure. I was just having a look at my memories then, and 3 years ago to the day, I had 200 subscribers.
Come a long way.
4 years ago today, so 4 years ago today is when I was trying to form my YouTube channel. And so, in 2 days, the match against Everton, JSGC will be celebrating our 4th anniversary to the day. December 28th, 2016, the channel formed. So it will be my 4th birthday on our live stream on Monday evening. And so we got to 200 subscribers in a year.
Yeah.
By the second year, we had over 1,000 subscribers. By the third year, it was just below 5,000 subscribers. And so for the 5th year, we're going to be at just below 15,000 subscribers. And naturally, my aim for next year is to be at around this time, 20 to 25,000 subscribers is where I'd be looking for the channel to do. Remember, when we do hit that 100,000 subscriber mark, and you mark my words, we will. I will be, when I get my plaque, skydiving. Looking forward to that. That's my promise. Go on my Twitter, my pinned tweet. It's right there. We'll be skydiving. Right, Manchester City, they're out for the second half here. Newcastle just going through their quick drills before they're coming out for the second half. It will be Manchester City getting us underway first for the second half. Ferran Torres standing over the ball ready to get us underway for that. Big 45 minutes coming up for Manchester City as we do have kick-off now. So can Manchester City look to extend their 1-0 lead? I was just having a conversation at half-time on my phone. And we were saying that City just need to be more ruthless. We're too busy trying to walk the ball in. We're too busy trying to find that perfect goal. Too busy looking for that extra pass. Put your foot through it. Have a shot. It's windy out there. It's wet and it's raining. Have some shots from range. Test that keeper. See what's happening out there. Just be more ruthless and direct in front of goal. If we do that, I'm confident we can get at least a couple more goals in the second half. If we don't, Newcastle will grow in confidence in this game and they will be fancying themselves more and more. And what we need to avoid is the same situation that happened as West Brom, where they came away with a 1-1 draw. City couldn't create too many opportunities for themselves, and also it was allowing West Brom to come forward with their shot and score a goal. The longer this stays at 1-0, the more danger Manchester City are in. So it's well within City's best interests to put Newcastle to the sword and go out there and get that killer second goal. First 10 or 15 minutes, at the moment City are just carrying on from where they left off in this first half, and it's just passing it around and being patient. I want City just to up the tempo and up the ante. Quick passing, moving the ball quickly, put that Newcastle defence under pressure, and really try and find that second goal quickly in this second half and try and put this game to bed. That's where the gaps will open up at 2-0. Newcastle will be stubborn whilst it stays at 1-0. They'll fancy themselves. Quite surprised actually the referee's not given a free kick there, as the Newcastle player remains down from that challenge from, I think it was from, is it Ilkay Gundogan I think it was from?
He chops him down.
Chops him down. Does get the ball, but still, chops him down. It's a free kick, huh? Don't get the ball, does he?
No. Just mistimes it a little bit.
Poor decision that from the referee. But there we go. That's where we're at.
But are we complaining? No, we are not.
I'm not complaining either. Never going to complain.
Certainly not.
Never, ever, ever. Never change, Alan. Never, ever. $170 likes. Normally slows down in the second half. I'll be happy with 150. That's what I'm happy. Asim looking for City to try and get 3 or 4. Confident that it'll happen. It's interesting. We'll see. We'll see. Aaron and JSGC, what was the score the last time City played?
Preston. It was 3-0 City. Deepdale in the Carabao Cup
last season.
Yes.
That's a poor pass from Ruben Dias. Newcastle got the ball now inside the City half, coming forward. What can they do? City backtracking. That's a good bit of covering there from Ruben Dias rectifying his mistake. I think is that Rodri actually. It might have been Rodri. I apologise.
I agree with Adam. Come on, let's get 170 likes. What is your record?
For
live stream.
Over 200.
Have you?
No. The bigger game, like the Real Madrids and that.
Yeah, European.
More demand, more interest on it. Plus, my channel's peaking in August, so.
And I'm at second like.
I'm always in for 100 likes. I remember when I first started doing these watch-alongs, we were getting like 2,000 views less than. If you remember.
Yeah, when you first started, I do remember. Saying is that next goal ASAP. Don't need it ASAP, but I need to get the next goal.
I want to get it. I want to get it ASAP. I want to get this game just eased and sorted.
I'll be nice to get a second, just to open Newcastle up a little bit.
Yeah, free kick here for City in a dangerous position. Yeah. Bernardo Silva going down, being sandwiched.
Sandwich.
Down he goes.
Yeah. Sensible choice.
I think it looks like a bit too far out for goal, but we'll see.
Tries to whip it in though, if anyone can get on the end of it.
King Kevin standing over it and Bernardo Silva. Remind me tomorrow to film a video for JSGC Gaming. I want to get that to 200 subs before the year's out. Man City Part 2 is what I'm thinking.
I think so. Do you guys want to see that? Let me know in the comments below.
In the chat.
Yep, in the chat, and then...
Bruyne puts the ball in. It's headed across and kind of headed it away from goal and out of danger and out for a goal kick. John Stones it was, meeting the header. Good ball in from De Bruyne. Heads it back out towards the corner flag. He's onside rather than out towards
no connection.
Goal.
He just couldn't head it. Goal.
Not too sure what Stones was looking for there.
It's never really looking at goal unless he's looking for like a knockdown.
Just looking for it looked like he was trying to head that back across. But the right option there would have been to put his head onto goal. There we go. It's a good boot forward. City are going to come out with the ball here. There's a chance.
Can he find any space?
Raheem Sterling now on the left.
Shoot.
It's a shot. It's a good block
right
and cleared.
there,
I feel like Sterling's best position is on the right, just so he's not cutting in. He's always cutting in. Chance here for Newcastle. Into the penalty area. They get a shot away, and it's a good save from Ederson getting down low.
Covered.
Wasn't any options on there for the Newcastle player. Drills his shot low, and Ederson does make a good save there. A good attempt that from Newcastle. Newcastle showing just like that how easy it can go from defence to attack.
Didn't really
Ederson
have
does
a lot
well.
of choices either.
Yeah, Ederson does well just to get himself down and make the save. As De Bruyne puts a pass into Gundogan. He completes the pass there, De Bruyne, but that pass had way too much power on. So difficult for Gundogan to control that ball. Just didn't need the power on that then. On the statistics, it will show as a completed pass.
Ake on the
but
left.
It wasn't a good pass.
Sterling back to Ake. Nope.
Ruben Dias. Ake now.
Sterling.
Gundogan to Ake.
That's a good one.
Plays it all the way back
To Ederson. Gale now, there's a great championship striker.
Chewing his chewing gum, warming up for Newcastle. I'm more amazed they're not getting Callum Wilson ready to come on.
Yeah.
That's my honest opinion.
Yeah, it's a another one, didn't they, from Bournemouth Fraser?
Mm-hmm. Surprised they weren't in for someone like Pucky. As City make a run in the channels on the side.
Right.
Can pull back across, space. Tries to drill it across instead, wrong option. Still a chance here for City. They're moving it too central though, need to get it back out wide. There we go. Where's the movement? This way you could do a Kyle Walker overlap. As it is, Kyle Walker isolating, so not there to do his overlap.
Bruyne.
Poor pass, and once again Newcastle come away with it.
Press him.
Clear it long.
Need a goal, I'm starving.
We are needing a goal just to kill this game.
I'm starving for a goal as well.
All this stays at
Belongs to City.
No.
Yeah.
And Pep. The thing is, Pep will be perfectly happy with this. He's happy to keep it at 1-0. He's confident that his defence can keep it at 1-0. Thing is, though, you want attacking. You want Man City to be scoring goals. You feel at ease with Man City scoring goals, not this.
I know, City's been like this all season.
No creativity there, though. There's two defensive midfielders. Why?
Apart from your one off against
Newcastle are having hardly any ball. Excuse me, hardly any of the ball. Hardly coming forward. Why have we got two defensive midfielders? And Kevin De Bruyne, who's a deeper player anyway. It's not exactly the forefront of attacking intent from City. De Bruyne now. I mean, there's enough quality there for City to get 2 or 3 goals. It's just, I just feel like we could be more adventurous. So De Bruyne gets himself into a good position. Gets it across and it's defended well by Newcastle. City now on the rebound. Have a shot. It's blocked. What can City do? I'm surprised he's not gone down.
Good press. Can you cross first time? No,
can.
Block.
Surely. 2-0.
There
it
we
is.
go. Surely that's
the killer second goal that City have been looking for.
Ferran Torres with the goal.
Ferran Torres with the goal. Puts it into the bottom corner. Good bit of original defending there from Newcastle. City had the numbers to cover. And City there ready to make it 2-0. And they do. It's Ilkay Gundogan with the first. Ferran Torres with the second. City now delighted with that. Marching forward. Good bit of attacking intent. That's what I've been looking for City. Some intent shots. So all came from that blocked shot. Bit of pressing. Putting them under pressure. Good work there, I think it was Cancelo. Good bit of defending. Very unlucky with where it's come out to. All that work there by Joao Cancelo. Good bit of defending. Ferran Torres waits and puts it into the bottom corner.
It's not an assist.
No assist. No assist.
It's come off the Newcastle defender.
Yeah. So no assist. It was Joao Cancelo that put the ball across though. Goals given. Man City now double their lead. 2-0. And hopefully towards 3 points as well. Just going to get a little update. What's half time? 0-0 between Sheffield United and Everton.
And from the Championship, it was Watford 1 and Norwich 0 in the other one.
It's still 0-0 between Sheffield United and Everton there through 57 minutes. So there we go.
Well, the most important thing here is Manchester City 2 and Newcastle United 0. That's what we love to see.
Things we love to see now. That's what we like. Well, to 75 people now tuning in, so thank you everyone for tuning in. Already passed our 100 likes, up to 107, aiming for 150 likes. So yeah, Thanks very much. everyone, for
Santa
tuning
Paul
in.
predicted a 2-0, so good job. I predicted 3-1. You've gone for 3-0,
Yeah.
Josh GC.
All of them scores quite realistic.
Super 6, Josh, you got 4 points.
I need to do my Super 6, thanks for reminding me.
Yes, I've done mine, so do yours.
I'm so rubbish at Super 6 this season. I'm normally quite good.
Yeah, I'm just fantastic.
Yeah, I'm normally quite
Well, the
good.
best I've done them for about 4 or 5 years at the minute. You like my original best? Ifesu, hello, nice to see you back. So we're now on the dark fruits. De Bruyne is probably exhausted like that. I think it's probably fatigue. He played so many games for City like that. He's not really had a rest.
What odds did you have?
157 now.
154, what's Dan's?
100 and something. I don't know.
Dad, if you're watching this, type in the chat what odds you are for Super 6.
What odds you have Super 6? Okay. Sam 157, Jace 154.
I could be conservative this week.
A little bit wonder what's going on when we do shout us in a minute. Yeah, does any of you do fantasy football? I was gonna say,
People request that a lot of me, and yeah. I think we've missed a substitution because Fernandinho's on the pitch now.
I'll get C's Twitter.
Ball comes across. Oh, was he missed? Oh, hit the post.
And that is a big laugh for
Raheem Sterling,
Newcastle
I don't know how Raheem
United.
Sterling's not scored, and then Bernardo Silva's just smashed the post. Oh, it's desperately unlucky. Great ball across. I think Sterling just hits him, doesn't know it's there. I think he was offside. I think if Sterling puts that in, I don't think that would have counted.
Because he didn't even know where that was then, Sterling.
No. Bernardo Silva following that up probably should have scored.
Where's Bolton trending?
Probably because he pulled it back from 3-0 down. Good comeback. 3-0 down to 3-3. Corner comes in from City. It's a good ball in! And he's pinging around and Newcastle clear their lines. Good set piece, good ball in that one.
Conservative. But a question to you, Ifesu. I support Preston. You can see my team here, right here. My team is Preston. That's my favourite club. Because of course Jay's is Manchester City and Preston.
The Galaxy.
I'm gonna give me a little bit. I'll share that. Share it with you.
Past the wall.
We're seeing that tonight.
Nice.
I'll just say it because you're beginning demonetized.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, before we get distracted from
And that's a corner to Newcastle now. They're missing Saint-Maximan, aren't they?
Yeah, good player.
Must be out injured.
FPL.
Fantasy Premier League. No.
I've never been any good at it.
Nope. No vibe. Corner comes in. Cleared by City.
Is Manchester City
Shot comes
winning
back
the
in. Ake
league?
clears.
I think we'll say we'll take it a game at a time.
I'd be more than happy for second place.
I'd be happy if City to close the gap on Liverpool.
Who's come
no
off?
points wise.
Cancelo.
Yeah.
Is it
Rodri off.
Rodri off.
Yeah. For Fernandinho.
Picked up a knock in the first half, so obviously being rested.
that
As
was
Newcastle
a
have a shot and it is over the bar. Not a bad effort, that one. I can see Cancelo possibly coming off at some point. Just purely because we've not got Walker, and I imagine Cancelo will be starting again on Monday night. So I can see Cancelo doing 60 minutes or so and coming back off. That's what I can see. That is what I can see. But who will come on is the question. What options have we got? Got Mendy possibly, Zinchenko, Fernandinho.
But Fernandinho's already on.
Yeah, I could possibly see like an extra midfielder coming on and Fernandinho going at right back. That's what I could see. I mean, we like playing Zinchenko out of position. Why not try him at right back?
Why not?
You put a right-footed player at left back. Why not a left-footed player at right back? Could even see Stones
Did you
going
see
at right back.
Brown's goal?
Yeah.
No.
Where is he? He's a bit of a boring game, a training session game.
Well, I think
he needed 3 points.
We know where Alan Brown is. Might as well sing it because we're having much longer, so I might as well sing it.
You can sing it.
Alan Brown is always in Baloo.
Looking for a cougar. Alan Brown. Oh no, it's Alan Brown. He's always in Beluga. Alan Brown.
Yeah,
he's looking for a cougar. Alan Brown.
He always gets his underway.
Goodbye, monetisation.
1, 2, 3, 4. I know Preston players were singing that in the Christmas party.
Well, last year.
No, this year, which is another topic of discussion on the Christmas party.
Are they having a Christmas party? Saying that, they are a bubble, so they can have a party. Penalty! Sterling goes down. No penalty given. Aaron says no.
Not for me. A training session for Man City, boring game. It's nice and comfortable. That's what I like, nice and boring.
I'll take a nice and boring 2-0 win.
There's nothing better in football than a nice, boring 2-0 win. I think I've all caught up.
I think Galaxy's the nicest chocolate.
It is. Galaxy ripple off. I mean, off. Gone to you.
Oh, Renee.
Hello again.
Hello.
Computer says no. I get that reference. Computer says no.
What happened last episode where it says computer says yes?
Yep. So that tug on the shirt.
I'd like to see a highlight, a replay. Thank you, Uzair.
Yep. Cheers. Yeah, why not?
Why not? I think if Man City score in the next 5 minutes and make it 3-0, I think we should do a Poznan live on it.
The Poznan. Those were the days. Like Poznan.
That's it. If Man City score in the next 5 minutes, we're doing a Poznan. I remember City getting to the semi-final against United and they had all 30-odd thousand doing Poznan when United's team was read out.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh, what a big game player he was. Now, he was a defence into attack player.
So I think he hit the winner as well.
Yep.
He certainly did, Tom.
Aaron did. Excuse me. Good ball out, that. Good work.
Chance.
Poznan could be here. Oh no. Got 4 minutes to go.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
As Newcastle are making a substitution, which we'll see this time. Did we not see it the first time around because we had too much sauce?
No, to be talking.
Too much. Do you know, I like that reference.
Too much sauce. That's what he says as well.
Vinnie Jones.
I like Vinny.
He's going to miss the big game in Paris. You passed out. Too much sauce.
We'll do the frogs.
Do the frogs in Paris. That's a movie reference. I don't know what the internet's like. People are going to think now I don't like France.
We do. He's been to Paris.
I love France. I love
Check
Paris.
out JSGC vlogs for that. He's Paris vlog.
It's also on this channel. Yeah. It's on there. It's a good video.
Throwing it down. Absolutely throwing it down. Yeah.
He's here too.
I think City will have a look at a left back. I don't think personally we'll sign anyone. I think Tagliafico is probably the most likely of players for us to sign.
Well, that's a sign.
I reckon City will do the business again in the summer. That's what I reckon. I'm in for another big summer. Another Newcastle player goes down injured.
Well, City do get a big one.
Ball out.
Well, City do get a sign. He'd be like this one in your channel. Who's down?
This is a challenge on Raheem. There's nothing in that.
No, it just runs into him.
Yeah, Raheem Sterling runs. To be fair, I don't think does Sterling appeal? He has a look at the referee, doesn't he?
Stays down for a second.
Stays down and has a look at the referee. Yeah, not a penalty that one before.
Not as bad as Wayne Rooney. Deep down.
That is. Oh, it's even Murphy. I think it's not Murphy. Is it not Murphy?
What's that? It's Murphy, but I don't think that is. I don't know. Do we really care about Newcastle? No.
Matt Ritchie's on a yellow card.
Oh, Rodri's on it, and that makes one we took him off as well.
City just working the ball on the left hand side.
He's paid to done alright. It's number 66 now.
Yes.
Still 0-0 Everton.
Still 1-0.
North Pole's 7 No.
So Richie's now on for Newcastle. He was on for Lewis.
I could do review.
Says on here that Cancelo's definitely a contender here for man of the match. I said it before, his ball into the box was great.
Oh, he's delicious.
Force the mistake. Force the mistake. You get the goal.
Yeah.
Make your own luck. So you have to just force the issue. I think City are in cruise control. They're just finding it a bit too easy. As we're into that last minute of Man City to score. Otherwise we're not doing a Poznan if we make it 3-0. So unless City score off this attack, might come to an end. City come forward here. Good ball out to the right wing. And it's intercepted by Newcastle and it ticks over to 28. There we go. No Poznan.
No, heartbroken.
What, see a Poznan live on her? Not today.
What a JSGC Poznan.
On my own. Ball across and it's a good bit of defending and out for
But where's it go?
a corner eventually. Keeper wasn't sure then. Keeper wasn't sure. I remember watching City fan cams. We did fan cams on Sky Sports. The Old Trafford one. A guy called Walter did it. He was part of Blue Moon Rising back in the day.
Yeah.
And you know when we beat United 6-1. You had the United fan and him there doing the commentary on the game. And when City scored one of the goals, he went, let's do the Poznan. Put his microphone down, did the Poznan on his own in front of the United fan. It was funny.
Well, Connor to Manchester City.
We'll stand up for this because it might be a chance here. It's Kevin De Bruyne
Oh, you eventually do take it.
walking it to Bernardo. Can we get
Not
something
quite
into the
Alan
box?
Brown-esque.
De Bruyne can't get anything across.
Pretty poor to be
And out for a throw in. I don't get when you have a corner why we work it like that. Why don't we just put the ball into the box? Just send the players forward.
I don't know.
Put the ball into the box and see what happens. Don't understand it. I do not understand it. Vintage Man City. This in, excuse me, absolute control. absolute scenes. I like memes. As Sheffield United still 0-0 in the 73rd minute against Everton. That point is enough for Everton to go into fourth, or remain in fourth, and so this victory for Man City, if we hold on here, means Man City will be going into fifth, which means we've got a very important game on Monday evening against Everton away. Fourth plays fifth. Could do with a win, it'd be great. I was saying before this live stream, if City can win today, win against Everton away, and win against Chelsea away, I think we're in a very good position to finish in the top four. I think he's offside.
But ask the question and
I think he was offside, and the linesman was waiting for the chance to go. He was offside. The flag does go up eventually. They was waiting to see if there was a chance to let VAR make the decision if City do put the ball in the back of the net. He was offside, so it wouldn't have counted. Nonetheless, a good save from Karl Darlow. You're about to say to me...
I'm about to say, when it's that obvious, when the linesman knows, why is he not putting it up?
Because
I couldn't stand
in
if
case
it's
it's not.
50-50.
In case it's not, what do you do then if Ferran Torres continues to play, puts the ball in the net, but it's disallowed because the flag is up, and VAR then have a look, and VAR said actually it wasn't offside, but the chance never happened, so it doesn't count when it should have counted. That's why. Europe do it as well, to let the opportunity happen. If he gets tackled or has to turn and the chance the deem is over, then the flag should go up. Although I do agree, he was definitely offside, and the linesman could easily, even came the chance could have just gone, it's offside.
So let's say you're 10 metres ahead of the last defender.
You're meant to let the goal go in. Then say it's offside, flag will go up, and then VAR will have a check while they have a look. And sometimes it's really obvious.
Crazy.
It's all about the linesman not determining. Is that a word?
That's part of the linesman.
He's not determining what happens. Well, I think he's there for the decision to be made. The decision is offside. So City put that in, the offside flag would have gone up, and the decision on field would have been offside. And then they prepare to get the play back underway with it being offside while VAR have a look. And VAR's meant to be quick. VAR's just meant to have a look and just say, yeah, it's offside, done. And sometimes they don't need to get these lines out. Sometimes you can just look and go, yeah, he's about half a yard offside there. You don't even need lines. You can see he is offside. And sometimes they've got to double check and triple check, and that's where it starts taking like 2 minutes. We've not got fans in stadiums, so I can't start criticising VAR with not showing fans in stadiums what's happening either, because fans start booing, don't they? Because they say VAR just comes up on the screen what they're doing, but doesn't actually show what's happening. Unlike in rugby union and rugby league, you know, when they've got the big screens, don't they, Dad? Yeah. When they're having the decisions to be made, they have the on-field decision, the computer has a look, and then everyone in the stadium can see what they're looking at and what the decision is. And they wire the referees up in rugby union, they explain themselves.
Yeah, they do.
What a ball from Ederson. Oh, keeper deals with that. De Bruyne, could he lob him? He's not going to. I was saying this is a City player out there that could lob him. It would have been De Bruyne here. City working it into the penalty area on the right-hand side. Squared across. He doesn't connect to it, and it goes straight out of play for a throw in there. Joao Cancelo's having a brilliant game here. I'm just wondering how long he's going to be on the pitch for. We need Cancelo for Everton. He's perfectly onside. What a ball from Ederson. Sterling letting it bounce there. Needed to be brave and try and take the touch, doesn't he?
He nearly punched that outside of his area.
Dad with the analysis.
Looked like that at the time.
Keeper does well though. I thought he headed it. The keeper.
No, punched it against Sterling.
Nonetheless, sometimes Ederson can create assists for you. Weather's going for it out there. I think your bin might have fallen over, by the way. I heard someone clutter out, fall over. Making a bang.
Is it Aguero? Is he injured?
Kun Aguero, he's coming on. His road to recovery. Going to get himself another 15 minutes. Though I can argue a case. If you want Aguero to be fully fit for Everton, why is he coming on right now? We don't need him on. But there we go.
Yeah.
Did I think they're just doing it for fitness? Give him another 15 minutes. I reckon he'll be starting against Everton, is what I reckon. Aguero loves a goal against Newcastle, by the way. Loves a goal.
Yeah.
As Ake wins that header. Raheem Sterling should pick the ball up on the right-hand side. He just lets the ball, though, go out of play for a throw-in. Who is going to come off then? One of the City attackers is coming off.
Torres?
I think it's Ferran Torres. I think that was number 21. It is Ferran Torres. Got himself a goal for Manchester City, so we'll give him an applause. He comes off for Sergio Aguero. I think it's fair to say Ferran Torres is our third choice striker now.
He loves his goal against Newcastle.
Who?
Well,
Yeah.
He does love a goal.
Needs his goal against Newcastle. Bring him on and get his goal. Get his confidence up, have him fully fit, and let Aguero go against Everton's what I'm thinking. Take it from there. Yeah. I am. You?
Yeah.
Mm.
For the chocolate. But yeah, all had a nice Christmas.
The game's at the boring part now.
Yeah, so you're in cruise control.
So where City needs
well,
to-
Drake said there might be a chance now. Newcastle on the attack. Because a
Good
good save,
save.
Ederson. And it's nice to see Newcastle actually do something.
Murphy, that.
Again. Delicious crime.
They want a penalty, I think. He's
That's
chucked himself
soft,
to the
yeah.
ground.
Fair
And the challenge
but
from Ake.
chance, Ake, good block.
Had a
Going
good
to
game,
Newcastle.
Ake. Not really done much wrong. Good save from Ederson. That nice strong one hand.
Those saves.
Push it away.
Can be a nasty bounce. Could be the new YouTube channel. Backyard football.
Well, like the cricket one in Australia.
Yeah, it's excellent. If you ever watch
Is
it.
John oh, here we go. John Stone's down. He said he puts a thumbs up. He's okay. Is
Andy Carroll. He must be 50.
How old is Andy Carroll?
It's one of those that's been there ages, but I reckon it's about 35 something.
You said 50. He's 31.
31 say he's been there ages. You think he's about 50 years old, but he's not. 31.
Yeah.
Feels like he's been there
He's
forever.
only like 18 months older than you.
Yeah. It's crazy.
He's been around since 2006.
Please get that pressing stat up. So 11 appearances in one goal.
That is foot or
Like Danny Welbeck, 2 goals, 5 appearances, a little bit better.
I think Shah's just gone into the book with a nasty challenge on Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, so I saw that shoulder barge.
Shoulder barge and cut him off, put him on the floor. De Bruyne is okay to continue. Shah gets a yellow card. City have a free kick about 45 yards away from goal here. As Fernandinho just takes it short. City looking to move their attack down the right hand side.
Nice build up.
It's now Ruben Dias. Thoughts on Ruben Dias?
Well, the best signing for my Man City career mode on FM19 would be beautiful. What a bargain he was. The best 40 million I've ever spent at City.
Well, we had to spend 65 on him.
Because you don't
Chance here. Great ball. Aguero!
Oh, good save, Darlow. I thought
There was
gonna be
Aguero's
great.
goal, and it was a great save from Darlow. What a ball from Cancelo. Don't even care what happens for the rest of the game. Joao Cancelo is my
Man match,
JSGC man of the match. What a ball.
Delicious.
Perfectly onside. Has he saved that with his head? What has he saved that with, the keeper? Aguero should be burying that. Oh, he saves it with his arm. What a save. Aguero should be burying that. As Dwight Gale comes on. Newcastle still in the game if they can get a goal. feel like they're still in the game as Almiron comes off.
Just tapped down it really. I was going to say getting.
He's just put himself in a position.
Cancelo go. I agree
it
today. So I can't disagree with Just GC on that. He's my man of the match as well. Mixed man in the match.
Been fantastic, Cancelo. I don't understand why he's still on that perch.
They should go play a different formation against Everton.
I think they're just going to chance Cancelo to have another.
I know if it's on Footy Manager, I'd be making about 5-6 changes like that. I know 2 days later.
We'll speak about that at the end of the stream if you want. Where can we make the changes? Who's on the bench that can come on? So obviously,
it's a good talking point.
Also looking at Phil Foden possibly, Aymeric Laporte possibly.
Yeah, let's see Laporte.
Aguero
play his way
starting.
back in.
You'd think that Mendy would possibly come in for Ake.
Maybe Mahrez.
And you could well see a Foden and Mahrez coming in as well, yeah.
Like I said, the one thing I do like about the City team, you do have strength in depth.
Possibly,
as long as you don't get any COVID cases like that anymore and don't lose anymore.
I think there's just been a goal that just popped up on BT Sport. There's been a goal in Sheffield.
I think there's been a goal at Sheffield. Who's it to?
There has. Sheffield United 0, Everton 1 in the 84th minute. Everton have just taken the lead.
I guess that's goal, but it's not telling me who. Sheffield
It's
United.
Gylfi Sigurdsson on the 80th minute has given Everton the lead. Gylfi Sigurdsson with the goal for Everton. In terms of the live league table,
Walker, I was going to say Cancelo's been absolutely.
it now means
magnificent.
Everton are up to second place. Man City are now 3 points behind Everton. We could do with a win at Goodison Park on Monday. And yes, we'll be live streaming there once more. Same location, I'm thinking. Everyone seems to have enjoyed the background for today.
Yeah, excellent connection. So
Everything's worked out perfectly fine. A lot better than Derby. Fernandinho now works the ball out wide. Cancelo. Back to De Bruyne. Fernandinho now. I feel like we look so much better and more positive with Fernandinho in the team. What a shame that he's leaving at the end of the season.
that's who you need to replace.
Yep.
I know Roger's not like for him.
Who is that tough tackling, great reader of the ball?
It's like an upgrade on Nigel De Jong when you had him.
Nigel De Jong was still a very good player though.
Solid player, but Fernandinho is better.
I won't disagree with that. Welcome back, Ryan. I will not disagree. Fernandinho, bigging up his praises, nearly loses the ball. Keeps hold of it.
Don't do that to me, Fernandinho.
I mean, big up the praises and then... That's a great ball. Aguero rounds the keeper, goes down. Decision for the referee to make. He wants a penalty. He's crying for a penalty. He's convinced there's a touch. Goal kick given. VAR will have a look at this. The referee had a look at the linesman. Referee had a look at the linesman there. What's your thoughts? Mixed Sid?
If it isn't a penalty, he should be booked.
I think he's offside.
I think he's offside, so it's going to make it redundant.
I think he's offside. Gets a touch on the ball. I think the keeper gets a touch on the ball.
Does.
Good tackle from the keeper. Not a penalty. I think he's offside anyway. It's okay, Mark. Don't worry about it. VAR's now having a look. VAR's completed their look, no penalty.
Yeah.
I think that's a fairly straightforward look, that one. Just wasn't a penalty.
Ooh.
Although, poor clearance from Darlow now.
Touch.
De Bruyne. Is there a run?
Can you find
there is
space?
a run.
There is a goal, but
there's a few.
No run.
What's De Bruyne doing? He has a shot, it's blocked.
Got greedy.
Bernardo.
Didn't need to do that.
Oh, it's a poor pass. I want my 3-0 prediction
He does,
to
it was
be
his
right.
prediction now.
I do. I said 3.
I want a vintage Man City 3-0. Ake now on the left-hand side. Raheem Sterling. As I think Fernandinho's gone in at right back at the moment, and Cancelo's in the middle.
Oh, yeah, putting them in the swap now. It's Alan Brown who plays it right back.
De Bruyne at right back now.
Alan Brown, we do.
What score?
1-0 Watford over Norwich.
Good win for Norwich.
Watford.
Good win for Watford.
Watford 1, Norwich 0 as well.
Fake news on my channel before. Watford 1, Norwich 0, not what Norwich are winning, you said.
No, I said what? They're not.
No, you said Norwich.
I said Watford.
Watford.
I said Watford.
That's up to 120 likes now. Like I said, aim for 150 is the aim for the live stream, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. There's a poor pass out from Gundogan. Just flies off his boots and out for a throw-in.
FIFA with the love.
Chance here for Newcastle. Looking at a ball across. They do. Fernandinho there is there to win the header. Scuffed by Andy Carroll. Jack Cancelo goes right through Carroll there. Be amazing if a free kick isn't given there.
Mahrez, is he on the bench?
Mahrez on the bench. I imagine he'll be starting against Everton. Very late that from Cancelo. Amazing if he's not picking up a yellow card actually. Very injury prone Andy Carroll, so he won't like that. Yep, yellow card for Cancelo. So free kick here for Newcastle. Dangerous position. Ball comes in. It's cleared by Gundogan. And picked up by Manchester City. And a chance here for a counter-attack. Raheem Sterling. Bringing the ball forward to Manchester City. There's 3 men over.
Poor ball.
It's not a great ball and it is intercepted by Newcastle. Although City nearly win it back high up. Newcastle do come away with it though. Raheem Sterling should have won that back there, but instead Newcastle win the ball and keep hold of the ball. Coming forward, we're up to 123 likes. I like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 likes.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to stop right there.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. It's a good pass out though. Newcastle with the ball. Newcastle haven't looked horrendous today.
It's your typical low league team.
Lower in the Premier League, yeah. Vintage Steve Bruce.
Steve Bruce. Hail from Jamaica. Hello.
Thank you. OJ Bryan. There's Phil Foden. Whoa, we're making 3 subs again.
Pep, what are you doing to me?
Albeit, it is the 90th minute. It looks like it's going to be Ilkay Gundogan coming off for Phil Foden. Ilkay Gundogan with the goal. The first goal for Manchester City on 14 minutes. Second goal came in the second half via Ferran Torres.
Robert is from Indiana, USA. Welcome.
As we're going to 5 minutes of added on time here. Welcome, Robert. Indiana. Oh.
Indiana, very nice.
I
just think in the middle. I just think in the middle when I think of Indiana.
The Colts.
The Colts, Indiana, Colts. Yeah, Indianapolis, Colts.
Out here in the middle. I was sad when they took that off Amazon Prime. I felt like cancelling my Amazon Prime membership because of it. I was that upset.
Very cold right now.
Very cold.
I can imagine for you. It's because it's pretty nippy here, but as cold as what you guys get, I reckon, in winter.
Jimmy McDonald from Glasgow, Scotland.
You know or no?
Glasgow.
No. Glasgow, Scotland.
Fun fact. I was meant to fly from Glasgow, Scotland in August.
Didn't quite happen.
It did not happen, so still to this day, I have never been to Glasgow, amazingly. I've been to lots of places, but I've never been to Glasgow.
Glasgow, Scotland. Even that's been in it.
You went to Paisley, didn't you? Is that not its different place?
Philip Beckford, welcome back from Jamaica.
You're making me crazy.
Good win, boys. Not impressed yet, I must say. I guess a nice, comfortable win.
Brother!
I want 5 final every match. That'd be total football.
I do understand your point, though, Philip. It isn't fluent. It isn't what you come to expect from Manchester City and how we can play.
Seasons,
and we can be better. Do understand.
Oran, I've heard of it. Is it Morocco, Oran? The place rings a bell, Oran.
Oran,
I've heard of it.
biggest violent derby in Celtic, the old
I
firm.
think it's Morocco, Oran, but let's type in.
I'm going to go for Oman.
I think it's Morocco. Algeria.
Should have known.
Close. Algeria.
Great skills here.
Well, welcome, Nina, from Oran.
Raheem Sterling
Algeria.
with dinosaur arms to Phil Foden, who I reckon will be starting against Everton on Monday. I find it really weird.
Celtic versus Rangers, the old firm.
Love the old firm.
Well then, Jimmy, who do you support?
Fernandinho now. Ederson. He's playing this long. Goes long. And there we go. Full-time whistle goes. Finishes here. Manchester City 2. Newcastle United 0. City up to 5th. 3 points. Just what we're looking for. Excuse me. On the night, 14th minute in, it's Ilkay Gundogan that's provided the goal for Manchester City via an assist from Raheem Sterling. It was Ferran Torres with the second goal on the 55th minute, 10 minutes into the second half. A good ball in from Cancelo. Newcastle did well to keep the ball out initially. Ferran Torres dropped off and was there just to poke the ball home for City to double City's lead and ultimately give Manchester City a solid 2-0 victory here in the Premier League on Boxing Day. Manchester City know, of course, that in our next game we travel away from home in 48 hours' time against Everton, who are playing right now. They're taking on Sheffield United in the Premier League away from home at Bramall Lane. And last time I looked, that was 1-0 to Everton, so they're going up to second place. Manchester City needing a win over Everton on Monday evening to go into one of the top 4 places. Games are coming thick and fast. City, though, for this game, certainly get the job done. Another clean sheet for Manchester City. Ruben Dias and John Stones once more solid at the back for Manchester City, but I think today, in terms of defence and leading defence into attack, has to be all about Manchester City's right back, Joao Cancelo. Kyle Walker having to isolate 10 days. City will be without Kyle Walker, obviously for this game, for our match against Everton on Monday evening, and our next match after that against Chelsea into the new year, away from home, them 2 matches as well. Very important that we keep Cancelo fit and raring to go. Put in a great performance today. He is my JSGC man of the match, and I'm hoping for more of the same in the game against Everton. Newcastle looked a bit flat. First 5 or 10 minutes came forward once or twice, putting some good balls into the box, which were dealt with well by Manchester City. Other than that, once City got the lead, you always felt like Newcastle's best bet going forward into the game was keeping City out for as long as possible, get it into the second half, put City under pressure, and wait for that moment, either a mistake or try and force the issue into the last 10-15 minutes. As it was, that second goal that came, that killer second goal, killed off the game in the 55th minute. All too simple, all too easy for Manchester City. We pick up the 3 points, 14 games in now, 26 points. plus 9 goal difference. We're 5 points behind Liverpool. Liverpool are playing tomorrow at Anfield at home against West Brom. As of right now, Man City, though, looking at top 4. 2 big games coming up against 2 teams that are going to be in and around the top 4 at the end of the season, both away from home. Everton, followed by a match against Chelsea. 2 difficult games. I repeat, 2 wins in them 2 games coming up for City. I think we will get top 4, no questions asked. However, it's if we're not winning them games, we're making work for ourselves. So I think these next 2 games decide, for me, what Manchester City's ambitions are for the season. We win them 2 games, I think we'll get top 4. We can start looking at second place and first place. We can start looking at Liverpool at the top. However, City don't win these games, I think we're looking at a battle for the top 4, is what I think. I think these 2 games will tell me what City's ambitions are for the season. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at the stats for this game using my sponsor today, OneFootball. You can download the OneFootball app, by the way, through the link at the top of my description. So it is Manchester City. OneFootball giving the man of the match to Raheem Sterling, by the way. But in terms of statistics for this game, it's 76% possession for City, 24% for Newcastle. City won 55.6% of their duels, compared with 43.4% for Newcastle. Aerial duels, Newcastle continued to be more dominant in the air, winning 60% of their aerial duels compared with 40% of Manchester City. City ended up having 1 offside into that second half. Newcastle over the whole game had 3. 10 corners in the whole game, 7 for City, 3 for Newcastle. City had 11 shots, 6 on target, 2 goals. It's not too bad. 7 shots for Newcastle, 2 shots, no goals. Another clean sheet for Manchester City. 8 tackles for City, 9 tackles for Newcastle. City won 62.5% of their tackles. Newcastle won 55.6% of their tackles. Newcastle ended up having more clearances and interceptions, dominating their defensive stats, which is what you'd expect with the amount of possession and how many touches of the ball Manchester City have had. Total passes from City, 859 compared with 262 for Newcastle. Newcastle's pass completion rate at 75%. Manchester City's at a very respectable 90.6%, considering we've had nearly 900 passes in this game. But the most important stat of them all reads Manchester City 2, Newcastle United 0. That's 3 points for Manchester City. Job done. And we move on to that game against Everton, which we will be doing another live watch along in less than 48 hours for everybody to look forward to. Link to that will be out tomorrow, so make sure you press the your reminder to be notified for when I do go live for that game. We'll also have 5 things that we have learnt from this game. That will be out tomorrow as well. We're preparing for daily Manchester City transfer updates. I know a lot of people are keen on them. So if you haven't already, then subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. We're on that big march now to 15,000 subscribers. We are less than 600 subscribers away. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Trying to get to 14,500 subscribers ASAP, preferably before the end of the year. So that would be much appreciated by me. Don't forget also, social media links there in the description below to my Twitter and Instagram. They're also on screen too if you want to go and search for me and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, please do leave a thumbs up on this live stream too. We are aiming for 150 likes now. We're only 20 likes away. So if you're watching this after the live stream has ended, please do leave a thumbs up. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. We've been joined live today by Mixid. He did do our halftime entertainment too. Go and check out his channel, show some love over there too. His link in the description too. Go and check out Mixid's channel. Go and like some of his videos. Go and subscribe over there. That'd be much appreciated. I do sometimes feature in your channel as well. Lots of things there for people to look forward to. And also, Manchester City picking up the 3 points. I'm waffling actually, I just thought then. I was going to say, this video is sponsored and brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to stay up to date with the latest transfer news, the latest news, the latest score updates latest commentary, all that good stuff. OneFootball, the best footballing app out there. Go and download that. Press that link at the top of my description. Any help in pressing them and downloading OneFootball would be much appreciated by me, as it does help to support the future content that is created on this channel.
This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of today's live stream. One last thing before we do go on to end this live stream watch along. We did say we'll speak about who's going to start against Everton. So, Aaron, who do you think is going to start against Everton? Looking where the changes, you said 5 or 6. Where's the changes going to come?
Good question, that. I think Phil Foden will get a start.
I can see Phil Foden coming in.
Yeah, I can see Mahrez starting.
I can see Phil Foden coming in potentially for either Gundogan or De Bruyne. I can see Mahrez coming in for probably Bernardo Silva. I can see Fernandinho starting ahead of Rodri. Yep. Rodri's just taking a little knock, so I can see him missing that game. And Fernandinho starting. Aymeric Laporte needs games, so I can see him starting. Ruben Dias has played a lot of games, so I can see him missing that game. And Laporte coming in alongside possibly John Stones. Cancelo starting at right back. I'm wondering if at left back it will be Ake again, or it might be Mendy or Zinchenko. We're spoilt for choice really for left backs at this moment in time, or makeshift left backs, so to speak. Fernandinho defensive midfield, so Phil Foden and De Bruyne is what I think. Mahrez on one wing, Raheem Sterling on the other, probably Aguero up top, what I reckon, ahead of Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres could come in for Sterling because he's played a lot of minutes, so I think that'll be the changes for City. But we're playing twice in what?
2 days.
2 days, near enough. It's
so, like I said, I think it's a good time.
Premier League challenges for you, right? So there we go. 3 points for Man City. We move on.
We do. We
move on to the next game against Everton. That will be our watch along, and we'll end it there. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. And we'll see you all again very soon. So, from me, JSGC, and from Zlatan Ibrahimovic here, we'll bid you a farewell.
Yep.
Cheers. Peace. Ciao for